Good morning, 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 good morning.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grumpy Old Homo Show.
Yeah, and we are in Pride Month.
We are in Pride Month, and tonight
celebrating queers.
Queers,
and all
queers.
that is queer.
So we're doing a fundraiser on the 29th of October. Kindly hosted by ilovemelville.live, and there's sponsored food and drink.
Entertainment.
We've got the Avalon Quartet. We've got the Mamas.
Lilo's going to perform.
And Robert Whitehead. Fancy City, I tell you. There was everybody everywhere.
Everybody, everywhere. Good morning, people. Good morning, and welcome to it, guys. This is the Melville Streets in 90 Morning with your boy Tato Malindi. You're currently tuned to ilovemelville.live, and welcome to the most unconventional breakfast show ever. I'm a cockroach. You can say that,
man. Let me just say good morning, everyone, and happy Pooza Thursday. I'm joking.
It is a Pooza Thursday, so hey.
Yeah.
And someone started off a bit early today.
A bit very early. I hope everyone's doing well.
Bring some for me.
I told you. I had to. Next time, I'm going to be on it. Hope everyone's having a beautiful Thursday morning.
Mm-hmm.
And love and lights. Let's start the show.
Yeah, man. Let's start the show, man. And well, we're gonna have a fantastic one. We're gonna be your host for the next 3 hours of the show. It is the Unconventional Breakfast Show, man. Every single Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. all the way to 10 a.m. with your boy Tato Malindi and the beautiful Tembagazi. Tembagazi had a debut yesterday, and she was doing fantastically well. Even though, yes, it ended up becoming a bit saucy though, because the conversation that we were having, that discussion was just
too tense, hey? Too tense. People are emotional. People are emotional.
Yeah, they tend to be emotional when it comes to like ideologies and stuff like that, you know?
Politics.
Yep. So today also another thing, guys, that we're going to be doing is that we are not going to be focusing on social streets. We're going to be focusing on world voices of the future today, which is somewhat similar. It's just that social streets is basically what people are talking about, and then world voices of the future is what we as the young individuals, or the youth rather, have to say about what's currently happening in the country. So I don't know if you know, but someone from Bosasa, yes, someone from Bosasa applied for bail and they were like denied.
What did they do?
Hey, the whole corruption thing with Bosasa.
Oh.
And it was obviously because of a bribery that got linked up with Vincent Smith, former ANC MP. So we're going to be talking about that also. So
there's so much nastiness within politics right now. It's actually disgusting.
Yeah, it's just nasty.
Literally.
It's just nasty.
And how do you steal 500 billion? Can we please know?
You still on that 500 billion?
Yes, I'm not letting that one go.
Hey, a lot of people
because we're gonna pay tax on that. What do you mean?
Yeah, people have been receiving 350s. I know someone that's been receiving 350,
but
700 rand.
Literally, they didn't build the hospitals. They didn't extend the hospitals. They didn't do this. They didn't do that. And we're still going to pay tax for that. Who's going to pay for 500 billion that they didn't see make a difference?
That's true. Well, we're going to have to find out. And, well, we're not going to be quiet about it. Obviously, we're going to carry on asking. It is exactly 4 minutes past 7 right now, guys. The 15th of October 2020. If you didn't know, I don't know why, but something's wrong with you. On Twitter, you can basically follow us, guys, at ilovemelville. On Facebook, it is at ilovemelville.live. TikTok, ilovemelville.live. We need to do some TikTok things. We haven't done TikTok on this team. Yeah.
TikTok had a whole racial
face though when I'm talking about TikTok,
because they had that whole racial scandal, and I don't associate with them
because of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, by the way, our social media links are at Tato?
Yeah, well, social media links are at ilovemelville.live.
Oh, your ones are.
Uh,
Mine are at
yours,
Tembagazi
it's
Milis.
like a whole sentence. Like, guys, just sit down and grab popcorns because it's gonna be a long movie.
At THEMBAKAZIMEALIES or at TM_star_.
Are you done?
That's IG and Twitter.
Are you done?
I'm done.
That took so long, eh? So long. Anyway, also another thing that we're going to be talking about, guys, and not forget a motivation muffin coming through 20 minutes past 7. And today, I don't know what kind of muffin does Timbergazi have in store for us. Yesterday, we had a creamy dark chocolate muffin.
Today, what can I describe it as? I can describe it as a soothing ice cream of understanding that all will be well.
Okay, that is
Or a smoothie.
So it's a muffin smoothie.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Did you just make this up?
Yeah.
Did you just realize now that I should have just
No, for real. Like the motivational muffin quote is literally, it's like ice cream. You know how when ice cream melts, it just melts onto the Melville pudding and makes everything nice and together.
Yeah. What kind of muffin have you been eating in your life?
Well, I'm describing this one to Melville pudding, but
yeah,
I can't change the name.
I think we should come up with another feature called Fit Cook and Snookfish.
No.
Why not?
No, that's a bit, yeah.
That's a bit what?
And nobody got time for that.
It's nice. It's nice and juicy. It's nice and
edible.
Oily, edible and.
But what did you say yesterday about oily foods?
Yeah, though they make things smell.
Exactly.
And by the way, I didn't even know about this whole like eating hot food will basically make your breath stink.
Google it. It's literally the truth.
And I love hot food.
You can't eat without it being like.
Oh no, not like. No, not like that, but like it needs to
be warm.
Yeah, it needs to be.
There's a difference between hot and warm. So warm is okay, but hot, that's like.
But I realized one thing about us as human beings: our warm is quite different than our hot. We have a different. You have a different.
My palate can handle a different
type of like. So to you, when you say hot, to me might be warm. You know what I mean?
Or like even when you order spicy food from a restaurant, I might like extra hot, and you just want it hot.
Yep.
And it tastes the same to you.
Mild might probably be hot to you. By the way, if mild is hot to you, something's wrong with you.
No, I love what you call it, spicy food. And get to me like jollof.
Oh, okay, what does that mean? Like
you don't know what jollof rice is?
No, like minangazi rice as the rice. Like I do not know. Now you are coming up with other names.
West Africa. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, my kidneys. The curtains guys. The guys with the curtains. The guys that wear the drags. If you invite them at your house, just make sure that your curtain is ironed. Or criticize your curtains like that curtain's not nice, huh?
Shut up.
Because in his mind, what he's thinking. That's a nice apparel.
But I showed you that video yesterday. We did not go anywhere shady.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was at Della Cream.
We're not naming brands, Tato.
Nah, Della Cream, like they've done.
Oh, they're part of
something.
The community.
Yeah, and they've done something for us also. So I don't want to be saucy like some people. So I'll just keep it like that. It's chilled, girl. Don't worry. It's chilled. Anyway, for those who just joined us right now, guys, this is ilovemelville.live. And do not forget also to follow us right now on Facebook. It is at ilovemelville.live. Share the link. Show everybody. I'm so proud. Yesterday, I looked at the numbers in terms of all of our platform. We have now reached 182,000 reach, basically, globally. That is great, bro. For a radio station that just started 4 months ago. Like we haven't even reached 6 months yet. I'm proud of. I'm proud.
Yeah,
of really
that's why I'm like press the woo button.
Oh man,
you don't like doing that. Why?
I don't know. Let me see. There's a girl screaming. I don't know. Does that help? I don't know. That's the best I have. I have a girl that's screaming.
We need to update that.
Yeah, no, I need to get something else.
Yeah, we need to get
Yeah,
like
or a shotgun.
Yeah, when someone drops a boom. Yeah.
There we go. Shotgun. That's like going into a, whenever your friend, like I used to do this with my township friends, they didn't even understand because I went to like a multiracial school.
Yeah.
So I'm used to like Ryan, Kevin, and them. Whenever we go out,
Shotgun. Yeah, I get
said
it.
that to my friends, like shotgun, but
Don't lay. Where
is that shotgun? So but anyway, we're gonna be having a fantastic show today, guys, once again.
As always.
Do not forget also to send in your comments, guys. Do not forget to do that. Be part of the family. Giggle Box also is going to be coming through. Giggle Box is another special feature that we've got where we basically find out from you that the jokes that we are saying, are they really funny or are they whack?
Tato's jokes were horrible yesterday. I hope you redeem yourself.
I did redeem myself, man.
When?
Like yesterday when I was going through the information. Stop doing that. That's not nice. Gonna put me under the shade. Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Tato, we all said it yesterday. You even said it yesterday. You were like, no, they're not funny, actually.
Yeah, well, because someone said that I should choose that one. I'm not gonna mention any names, by the way, but someone in this booth, around in this control room, not gonna mention any names, wearing blue. I'm not gonna mention any names. Wearing glasses. I am not gonna mention names.
We know who she is.
Was the one that was like, yo, dude, this is gonna be a nice one. And then I was like, all right, cool then. Let's use that one then, so but like there's nothing
the look on her face,
dude. Anyway, today maybe it's going to be a fantastic one from some other people, because I received a message yesterday that some of the schools, also private schools, they also come into like an end, so they're about to write exams and stuff like that. Private schools, that is. I don't know about public schools.
Yeah,
I really don't. Do you know anything about public schools? What are public schools doing? When last did you hear anyone speak about public schools? It's like as if we don't care about public schools no more.
The public schools are always in the news for indoor that are not right, and the private schools kind of have their ish together.
They got their ish together, girl.
Yeah. So I'm not shocked that they'd push for everyone to write during this time, and they were still giving children content during lockdown, etc., etc. So I'm not shocked that they're gonna start the exams and stuff at all.
Yeah.
But it's so sad that schools in like rural communities or Elokshini didn't get those same opportunities. Why? Because not everyone has an iPad. Not everyone can learn online. I'm at that. People aren't working, so we can't compare the two.
No, we really can't. I understand that also.
We
really can't. And speaking about that, in our feature, It's Techie, we're going to be talking about that in terms of the internet that's actually been, they're trying to not infiltrate, but they're trying to basically give in some structure in terms of like the township areas and rural areas in terms of internet.
I actually feel townships should have free Wi-Fi.
Yeah, no,
like,
they should. They should.
I know the whole RDP chat. I don't understand till this day because I think it makes people so dependent on the government to do and give constantly. Even with the grants should literally be given to people who are old or disabled or sick, etc. Not because you're pregnant. Anybody told you to go do that nasty thing?
Wait. But mistakes happen.
And Gisha, why are we paying tax for you to have 350 or however much it is because you did the nasty?
I feel like you're basically taking this too personal because you don't want kids. Other people want kids, and they don't.
It's not about that. I'm just saying.
You say that they should afford. They should afford kids before they even think about
it.
And so, are you saying right?
Do you know?
So other situations also are different. Think about it. Maybe someone got like raped. And then she got pregnant.
I understand there's different situations, but you on your application then you'll stipulate that. But some of them are collecting the 350. So
because of that, yeah.
Yes.
I know what you mean.
And also it doesn't bring that type of sense of vibe in the community where people now are gonna be driven to want more or do more for themselves because they know government's gonna give them 1K end of the month or whatever. Do you understand?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, as like the communities like rural or township or whatever, they need to stand up and do more for themselves. Because obviously government's even failing people who are middle class or whatever. So imagine them.
You actually make a point for the first time in your life. You actually make a point.
You wish, Tato.
You make a point.
You wish.
So, for those who just joined us, it is exactly 15 minutes past 7 right now, and welcome to it, guys. This is I Love Melville.live, and you're currently tuned into Melville Streets in the morning, your unconventional breakfast show. You look stressed, bro. What's wrong with you? Did you see that? That guy looks stressed. She was asking me about. She's like, "Oh, I think she's hitting on you. He's too young for you.
He's like 12.
Wow. His facial expression.
How old are you? Yes, you're 12.
You're 19.
Yes, he even looks 18 or 17.
Seriously? Yeah. Wow.
Surprised with the woman.
Hi, okay, bye.
But like you've been with you like cougars. You're a cougar guy.
Yeah, I'm that guy.
You're the cougar guy.
What's cougar? What's cougar age for 19-year-old?
You're a cougar for him.
I almost said.
How old are you? What, you 23, man?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go that's like 24.
Nah, she was just.
That was last year matric.
She was just like desperate for something.
Don't say that. I was once his age and even younger than him, and I dated a woman. That was
Oh, shuts.
I'm being serious. I mean, like, you know, old
guys
women
lie.
like,
You guys always lie. I've
but
been with
that's
older
the
women.
thing, though.
I've been with.
I don't even need to sugarcoat it to you. I don't need anyone that knows me will tell you.
Okay, sharp.
I don't. It's the same thing with you and the curtains guy from yesterday. It's the same situation.
Why are we calling this person a curtain guy?
Because, like, how you told us, like, it is. It's the curtain guy, dude. Like,
what does curtain guy mean?
The guys that wear the drapes. That's what it means. It's the guy that wears the drapes. You know, they wear the drapes and the flops.
Okay,
and
guys. It's actually so hot, Tato.
Well, what happens? Sit down instead. If you want to sit down and talk to us, talk to us. Don't stand and talk to us.
Hi, guys.
We grown people here. You know what I mean?
Dude, what happened today in the morning? So I'm driving, and then there was like some sort of roadblock on the road.
Yeah.
And then from there, people decided to get up early and get to work. So there were like a lot of cars on the road, and I'm thinking, damn, I need to get Tato on. And my phone was off, so like I'm trying to charge it, and the charger was broken. So I thought, okay, maybe if I like bent it or whatever, it's gonna work. So I'm more stressed about you than like
yourself.
Anyone else. Than myself, you know.
Why aren't you stressed about me?
But you see me and you wouldn't have plans. When you left with your Cholof guy and
but the show was done. Guys, the show was done. The show was done.
Yeah,
we just decided to extend it to be cool and nice and get the numbers.
No, it's fine. But me and Tato, we left together.
What time did you guys end? After the news.
Like what?
The show. Yeah.
10, 20 minutes after.
10, 20 minutes after.
Didn't the lady come in for news?
She did.
And
then she did the news
and she left.
Oh. Yeah. Because
so you guys stay till 11, basically.
No, dude, you stay until like 6. So sometimes I stay even until like
late,
11.
yeah. He stays late.
Like until
so 11, so I took him home yesterday, and we were talking or whatever, and then I told him, no, dude, I'll be here in the morning and I'll get you. So he was like that number one priority that I had to make sure that he was gonna be here. So now I'm driving, and all these occurrences are happening on the road, and I'm like, God, please, can this guy?
Why don't you charge your phone?
No,
when you go to bed.
I did. You see, I have 2 phones.
So we're charging.
Yes. So that the other one doesn't get things. So that if I can't get Tato like on his line, I can try him on WhatsApp. You know, and all that, because that other one doesn't. My school provided us with data, so the other phone has all that data.
Nice school, by the way. Like I don't know, like what school just provides people with data? Like
I mean, varsity is giving out data.
Hey, but it wasn't easy for us. We never got it like when other ones were getting it.
Yeah, they're giving out like 10 gigs, 20 gigs.
Only also to selected people, right?
No, of course, everyone.
If you apply, no.
For us, no, it was everyone.
Okay, for us, it was if you applied.
Well, this is at UJ. Shout out to UJ.
Hey, I'm not gonna mention. I'm not gonna mention my school.
What did you say, Tato?
But Tato, I'm glad you're in studio, man. Like,
dude,
it really makes me happy because I thought you were gonna like chop my head off. Bro.
I should have actually, but
you should have, but like
think I'm better than that. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of love for me.
I'm glad he does. Oh, I thought Tato had long nails. I was gonna be like, what the hell? Anyway.
Why?
That was
Why
a
would you
man,
do
man.
that? Like, really? Now everyone's out here looking at my nails.
You know who has long nails?
Who?
I don't have long nails.
Curtains guy.
The
No,
curtains. Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no.
but curtains guys, they do
They
have.
do,
They
man.
they do.
And then they have ashy feet too. Hey, let's not joke.
Oh, wow. He's crazy. Eh?
I'll never hear the end of this.
He's
Can we get
crazy.
over this joke?
I'm already over it. Anyway, speaking about being over jokes right now, it's time for us to get to the seriousness of things, guys. It's time for Motivation Muffin, where we basically give you a special quote, if not maybe a clip, to get you started off for the day, to keep you motivated also. So today's Motivation Muffin, what do we have, girl? What do you got for us?
So basically, today we're speaking about October.
Mhm.
October being Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yeah.
So the quote I have here is from Fred Rogers, and it
Mhm.
says, anything that a human is mentionable and anything that is mentionable can be more manageable. When we talk about our feelings, they become less overwhelming, less upsetting, and less scary.
Hmm.
It's true. It's like, man, you guys, say for instance, you
See
guys
what's
don't.
happening.
You guys don't speak about
Processing.
your emotions and etc. So you become so overwhelmed. Whilst he's saying, if you speak about it and you let it go, becomes less scary.
Mm.
You feel less overwhelmed if
I-
you actually take
Yeah.
your emotions and manage them
I think
and mention
I think
them.
there's a hard truth in that. Yeah, I think there's a hard truth in that. I've also experienced things that whenever, because usually some of us, and majority of men, I would like to bottle things up, you know, and especially emotions. Like we don't like showing our emotions. You bottle them up until it gets to the tip of the bottle.
Yeah, where
it
you guys
spirals out. You know what I mean? And I've
And I think
noticed
that's
also it's
where-
like when we start speaking about it, you know what I mean? You harness that thing and you calm down, but you need to find a person to speak to, you know, because sometimes I'm not just
It's
gonna
not-
blatter my news
it
to
needs
just
to be
anyone.
a safe space. It needs to be
Exactly.
someone that you can actually trust.
Mm.
But how many times have we been disappointed by those people? But it's not about that.
Yeah.
What it is about you feeling better and getting the help you need, whether it's from a therapist, someone you trust, family, friend, etc. But that's what the quote is about: is managing and dealing with everything that is human, mental, etc.
And speaking about that, also, you know, when it comes to battling such emotions, I feel like maybe sometimes we need to find like a zen down mechanism.
A
You know what I mean?
chakra moment.
A chakra moment where,
Which
but
is
for
my 9 to 10.
yeah, but like for people it's different things. For you it's a 9 to 10, but I don't know what you do, the activity that you do. You know what I
literally
mean?
like candles.
You're gonna burn the house, girl.
No, I like candles. I take a warm shower. I have some tea. I meditate in a meditating position.
Mhm.
I pray, read my Bible or whatever. Then I go to bed. And listen to some music.
Yeah.
Music can really help
It can help
if you're going
yeah.
through something mental.
But
yeah,
obviously different tools for different folks, if that makes any sense.
maybe
for
for
me-
you it's just music.
For me, it's basically sitting by the garden, hearing the birds chirp,
Mhm.
right? And have a cold one if I
Mhm.
do. If I don't have a cold one, it's to sit and just
Meditate.
I just keep quiet and I just reflect of what happened throughout the whole day, what I need to do better the next day. And then I just basically take in all the energy and
Wait, pause that. I
Yeah.
had Chinese food yesterday, and I took a fortune cookie.
oh
And the
man.
fortune cookie said, "No, listen, Tato.
Yeah.
The fortune cookie said, tomorrow is late.
Yeah.
Live for now."
Mm.
So when you're speaking about what can I do better for tomorrow, sorry,
Mhm.
you shouldn't be saying that. You should have lived today enough that you don't care about tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Not
okay.
that you don't care,
Yeah.
but tomorrow's not guaranteed.
So,
So live your fullest life today, every day. Enjoy it.
see, that's the thing that I know about that you know, living in the moment is cool, but I do know also that sometimes you need to, I don't know, plan what you're going to be doing the next day.
Yes,
So
of
that
course.
is reflecting about the
Mm.
future, you know what I mean? Because
But
when you
like-
do that planning process, and I know what you mean, because I can
Some
be in the
people die in
moment,
their sleep,
but how about that? I'm in the moment planning about tomorrow.
and then you die in your sleep.
But wait, I'm in the moment. I'm planning about tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Hmm?
Whose phone?
Mm-mm.
I don't know. Our phone is ringing. She's hearing things. Ah. So, like, how about living in the? I'm living in the moment by planning on of what's happening in the future. So, once I'm in this moment and I'm harnessing, when I'm living in this moment, I'm planning about tomorrow. Does that count? I want to know that. You know what I mean?
It counts, but do not dwell on the future too much.
Okay. So it's
That
the
you
dwelling
don't
part
that you
that's-
don't even enjoy
Yeah.
the moment that is now. And you
Okay.
saying you're enjoying it, but you still have a plan for the next day and the
Okay.
next day. Do you understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Anyway, for those who are currently listening right now, guys, it is exactly 7:26 right now, Central African time. We are currently live all the way in Melville, Johannesburg. And this is ilovemelville.live. And you're currently tuned into Melville Street in the morning. It is a feature that we like. It's called Motivation Muffin. I challenge you also right now to send us a comment right now. If you're listening on the web player, you can send us a comment on our Facebook page. If you're currently streaming us on Facebook or Twitter, just share in your comment and tell us what is your chakara.
Also, I already started a thread this morning, so everyone can just say hashtag Melville Streets, the breakfast show at ilovemelville.live.
Where did you start this thread?
And on Twitter.
On Twitter.
I'm getting me now. I'm on
You
Twitter.
and Twitter, like what? You guys still believe that Facebook is like
Oh
a
my.
village? I'm asking.
Ratatata.
I'm asking.
Ratatata.
What does ratatata mean? Like I'm
the
asking.
ghetto?
Is it the ghetto?
Mm-hmm.
Is that your metaphor of the ghetto?
You've never seen the meme. Because you're not on Twitter. Now it makes sense. That's the only reason why you wouldn't know.
And speaking about Twitter, also, like I've always confused Black Twitter. I thought Black Twitter was like
a different app.
Yeah.
No.
I thought it was Twitter, but the harsh one.
No.
And then someone explained to me, and
one app.
and just get this. Someone explained what Black Twitter was, and that person was a Caucasian person that explained what Black Twitter was. I felt so no, don't do that. I felt so embarrassed. I felt so embarrassed when that guy explained it to me. He was like, no, Black Twitter is basically Twitter for like Black people, for Black consciousness, all those kind of things. I'm like, really?
Not even consciousness, also bashing and just jokes and banter.
How do I get to Black Twitter? Like how?
You're gonna see the content. You're gonna see the trends, and then you'll see.
I really want it because it's nice. It seems more entertaining than the normal Twitter.
But I'm getting that's what I'm saying. You'll see the trend, and you see everyone commenting on it, and then you'll see people making jokes, and you see this and that and that.
So if I'm a first person starting to use Twitter, and I'm like, I want to find out what Black Twitter is, how do I know?
You need to start following a majority of Black people. That's the first thing you need to do.
Okay.
And all the accounts that usually post all the ndavas.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
From there, you see it.
Okay. I'm gonna try it out.
Try it out. Twitter is amazing. It's such an easy platform to get so much information, like BBC News, News 24. You know, SABC News. You understand? Like, it's a very easy platform to get so much information from.
True. Anyway, very interesting stuff also that we're going to be talking about in terms of today. Please, guys, do not go anywhere. It's going to be very interesting. Entertainers. Today, what should people look forward to today? Like, what do you got for us on entertainers?
I have some
Mamko pose,
Mamko pose.
Maritab, yeah. What do you have for us?
Khloe Kardashian, guys, is a liar. A liar. I was watching, the recent season of Keeping Up, and she basically said on this blog online that she had no nannies during COVID or blah 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 to help her. She's been the only one looking after her baby Chu.
She had no nannies? I find that hard to believe.
It's so hard to believe because even when I was watching the new season that's out, and it's like in the beginning of COVID when they went away as a family, I'm like, when they were going out to parties and stuff, where the children were left alone at home. Is that what she's saying? Because she was out as well. So that's why I'm just like, why is she lying? There's no need to lie. We know, we've seen from your show so many times that you guys have a chill your nannies and your children are always with them when you guys travel or you guys go out. What's that face?
Like, I don't know. I'm sorry, guys, but I just saw a comment from Teppa. Teppa's like, no. Facebook is just another platform for socializing. Villages are probably where you come from.
Okay, what's his name?
Teppo.
Okay, Teppo.
Like, what do you mean just okay, Teppo? Like, that's just your band? Okay, Teppo?
Yes, because I making a sense. Zingena villages.
Anyway,
do I look like I come from?
So you're gonna be talking more about Chloe and
Okay,
entertainers, right? Right now, though, guys, it is time for us to go to unconventional news. Right now, it is 7:30. Let's go for a quick ad in, and when we get back, unconventional news coming up.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grumpy Old Homo Show.
Yeah, and we are in Pride Month.
We are in Pride Month, and tonight
Celebrating queers.
Queers,
And all
queers.
that is queer.
So we're doing a fundraiser on the 29th of October. Currently hosted by I Love Melville .live, and there's sponsored food and drink.
Entertainment.
We've got the Avalon Quartet. We've got the Mamas.
Lilo's going to perform.
And Robert Whitehead. Fatsy City, I tell you. There was everybody everywhere.
And we are back. So that was the Grumpy Old Homos. Do not forget, guys, they've got like a Pepsi party. Do make sure that you buy yourself a ticket. It is at explore at space.tm, 500 Rand a ticket, and the ticket will get you access into the building. You have food, we've got drinks also, and we've got like a lot of celebrities coming through there. And for people, for shampoo, ticket 500 Rand for shampoo. Really? This girl, she wants champagne for 500 Rand ticket. Yeah, obviously there would be sparkling wine. 500 Rand ticket and you want champagne. So you, what? Girl, are you crazy? You know how much a bottle of champagne costs?
Like 500 Rand.
Okay, then fine. Then buy yourself a bottle of, because the ticket gives you food and as much as you want to drink, and you're rubbing shoulders with influencers and celebrities.
I'm not complaining.
And then you want to come complain. Yeah.
I'm not complaining. Yabuza bo. Singashona. Can't a person ask?
No, you can't. Anyway, guys, it is time for us to go to unconventional news right now, guys. The unconventional news is basically a time for us to actually tell you what's currently happening in and around the world. I'm going to start with ENCA. And I'm going to tell you a runaround in terms of what's happening in ENCA. You can visit enca.com to find out more about the news that we're going to tell. Billions unclaimed from pension funds. That is one trending headline that they have right now. So,
billions unclaimed from?
Listen. Takalani Lukehamani. Yeah. Takalani Lukehamani of the Financial Services Board says over 50 billion Rand worth of pension funds have not been claimed by their rightful beneficiaries. I think I was one of them. I am one of those people that didn't claim my pension fund. But anyway, the financial sector conduct. Dude, I'm young outside. I'm old inside. The Financial Sector Conduct Authority is urging South Africans to go online through the FCSA database to check if they qualify. This was a quote also said by one of the individuals there, and her name is Takalani, like I said. We have various ways in which people can make an inquiry. One is the database that you would submit an electronic inquiry. So you would complete a form online, and the form will require you to provide basic information which will be protected. Now, just imagine an old person now going through online now. But what about those people who don't have like laptops, who live in the rural areas?
That's what we were speaking about also with the whole academic things, private schools going back, and obviously public's not. They cannot expect Umtu that stays within somewhere in the Eastern Cape to now have access to the best connection of internet
Yeah.
and now be able to log in and do all those technological things. Uma Koko, that's probably like 70, 80.
Mhm.
It's like it's a reach of an expectation, and it doesn't mean she lives with her grandchildren or her children or anyone that can help her, or someone that helps her like end up scamming her and taking the money and being like, mama, I pumanga type of thing.
True.
So it doesn't make sense for them to put that for a certain, group of people.
And then another thing also that she added, by the way, it's not just that, is that the system would then automatically check if there is a benefit that is potentially payable to you, because the money doesn't actually sit with the FSCA. They sit with their retirement funds to which the person used to belong to. And then they said that potential beneficiaries can also SMS their ID number to 30913 or email an inquiry to pensions.inquiries at fsca.co.za. So
You see this whole thing,
30913, they can actually SMS their ID number.
but that's the whole
there.
thing. You know how they say there's also scammers and they use SMSs or respond to this. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
I don't feel safe with sending my information through an SMS. What do you?
But hey, like at this point, if your grandmother can't go she can't go online and do it. So the best way is for her to actually SMS. So I don't know.
Why don't you just do it through their banks? Send their money through the bank. You have their account details, or ask for him via email, which is the safest space to do so.
Mhm.
And then ding ding yang imali via the bank.
What is that how your phone rings when you ting ting ting?
No, what's that iPhone sound? Ding. That one.
And you probably stand up whenever you hear it, man.
Why
You're
would I
like-
say no?
That's standing up like
Thank you.
you know when you get that message every time whenever there's an SMS, because you have everything, buddy. When you have a WhatsApp, right? A WhatsApp message has a different WhatsApp tone that you have, right?
Mhm.
And then you have an SMS one. And people always have an SMS one for different reasons. And I think actually not even for one reason and one reason only. Right?
For imali.
For Imani. So whenever that message comes in your WhatsApp, you're like, and then the SMS one comes in, like ding, and you're like, and then when you see it, it's like, to win a voice. I always get those, bro. So,
Ulindele imali wena, and then ding.
and then you get those messages, and it's like,
it's a service provider. Oh,
Ugh.
you can top up and get free data for, and I'm just like,
nah,
shut up.
I don't need that right now.
Really, honestly, ngifuna imali, ngilindele imali. That's why the notification's different.
Yeah, man. So it is exactly 7:37 right now, guys, and this is the unconventional news, our feature that we basically just tell you what's currently happening. So right now, we just told you guys that billions of money rather was unclaimed from pension funds. So for all pension people right now, guys, please do SMS your ID number to 30913 or email an inquiry to pension.inquiries at fsca.co.za. And then Ramaphosa is to detail economic recovery plan.
I don't trust that one.
You don't?
No, just because
Why?
he's a billionaire doesn't mean he doesn't dib and dab. Didn't you see how his son got that tender to do that silly thing to the taxi windows? That little strap A thing. What was that? It was on the news. I don't know if you saw it, but the fact that his son got that tender, the fact that I'm not going to mention that family's names that gave the billions, who are affiliated to him, who are
But
business
can
partners.
I just stop you right there? But what does that have to do with what we are talking about now? Can I
I was just saying Tembi, and I'm giving my reasons for Tembi. Okay, but you can continue. Okay.
You really don't. Anyway, President Cyril Ramaphosa is set to unveil his much anticipated economic reconstruction and recovery plan. Ramaphosa will virtually address the two houses of parliament, these being the National Assembly and the National Council of Provinces. The president says the coronavirus pandemic has plunged the country and the continent into an unprecedented crisis. He says extraordinary
document 500 billion Ramaphosa.
Okay, he will tell you, can I finish? Because I'm not associated with him, but I'm getting bashed by you. Like, really. He says an extraordinary measures are required to ensure a speedy and sustainable economic recovery. And the recovery plan is the result of an extensive deliberation between the government and its social partners, including business and labor. Now, you can say your your part, which has nothing to do with this, but you can say your part.
It kind of still does, because we're talking about economic activity
And economic recovery. And you are saying that.
Imali kaloku leyo.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So that's what I'm saying.
Okay, cool.
Tato, how can you not get this?
No, but that's the thing, because you were cutting me while I was still saying the read.
No, I was just adding extra,
You're putting some sauce in it.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't like wasabi in my sushi. I don't know why you're putting wasabi in my sushi.
I like ginger.
Now we're having chats about
Sushi. That guy we had yesterday was excellent. I love him.
Sponello
Sponele and Vincent.
and Vincent also.
I love the side comments. They were.
So for those who don't know, guys, so this recovery plan is to basically try to establish new grounds in terms of the South African economy. And,
Do you, Tato, sorry to stop you, but do you honestly believe that this plan will be put in place correctly after how they disappointed us so much with, helping with COVID and really just using the money correctly? Do you think Lenda Teta is going to happen? It's going to work out right? It's going to have structure?
I don't know. Like, I'm going to have to find out. Like me,
no, but like, what's your take on it?
No, that's the thing. I know what you try to do. Like, my take is just, I want to see. Me, I'm that guy. I want to see.
Okay, but we've seen and we've sown. And we saw graves. And we saw graves being built.
Yeah.
So I think this is all to hide and shy away from the issues at hand currently. Because why na 500 billion?
Anyway, by the way, guys, please do notice one thing. We are basically unconventional, and we basically celebrate individualism. And that's why my co-host, I celebrate her individualism. But please do know that her views are her views and her views only, not ours. No, us. Like,
of course, guys. No. We are a diverse team. Tato thinks his way. I think my way.
What is LC? What, but then why you write it as LC? You know, people when they abbreviate things that we don't even know. I would think LC is something else. Like,
so now I don't want to type it again because it's too long.
Anyway, it is time for us to move on, guys, to our next feature right now, which is our lifestyle chats. What do you got, girls, for us in terms of lifestyle chats? What
lifestyle chats? We are continuing with mental health. Like I said, October's Mental Health Awareness Month. And I just want people to be more aware, especially from what we just came out of. COVID, 5 months being inside, lockdown, lots happened, and everyone was worried, everyone was stressed. We all went through some emotional or mental, dysfunction.
Don't.
So basically, I'm going to list a few mental health issues, and we're going to speak about them and also speak about how you can deal with them.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one is anxiety. Tato, what do you know about anxiety?
I know one thing about anxiety. It catches me all the time.
So you have the palpitations.
Yeah, I've got arrhythmia. Also on top of that,
I have chronic anxiety. So when I have my anxiety attacks and my heart starts beating fast and my chest closing up, you start panicking, you start crying. That's basically, guys, when you're having an anxiety panic attack. That's what happens.
And what triggers your anxiety?
Funny enough, the last time I had mine, I was chilling with my mom having tea, watching Scandal, and boom. It just happened.
Was it a scene that you saw in Scandal that started that thing?
No, I think sometimes, with anxiety, it creeps up on you. And if you read up on it, you'll know that it just creeps up on you. You could have so much built in that you've been like, oh, no, I'm fine. And then all of a sudden, it spirals out of nowhere. Yeah. Which is different from depression, because depression is another mental health issue. But depression is something that is elongated until it's fixed. Once it's fixed, but it's not something that just creeps up on you. You're constantly going to be depressed in that dark room, crying, not doing anything, thinking of all the bad things that happen. So also with anxiety, you could be happy, and then boom, something triggers it. and you don't even know it. Do you understand the difference between the two? And most of the times how people get help with depression is going to like a mental home or something like that, where they actually keep you there in for a while. They take bloods every day. You have group sessions, discussions, therapy, all the type of things that would help an individual who is in a dark space to come out of that. So the next one we have is bipolar. And I think this one is
I feel like there's a lot of people that work here. They've got that disorder. Honestly, I don't know. I
don't think we should play with the mental health one. It's a sensitive thing, Tato.
But I also think that there's other people that come and sit down, do the show with us at least, because you're not going to be having conversations from there. I don't even know why he's even there, because he's not doing anything there anyway. Can be useful. Sit down.
Yeah, like let's go back to bipolar.
Yeah,
I feel like mental health is such a sensitive topic. Let's not make jokes about it. But
okay, cool. Yeah.
So
we behave in this show. There's order here.
There's order here, please.
If you're used to that show in the afternoon where you guys are playing around here, we are working here. Okay.
Yeah. So bipolar disorder is basically a mood disorder that can cause extreme periods of depressed, high, and manic moods. Bipolar used to be called manic depression. So like we said, bipolar is like mood swings. Like very massive mood swings. Like someone can go from ranting like a certain celebrity that we all know that's married to a very influential woman. Yeah. We won't name names.
Okay, a very influential woman. No, I can mention the name. Why, Sway?
Because we're not trying to catch no smoke.
I feel like by saying that, I already said we've been talking about Kanye West so many times, bro. Like really.
Okay, sharp. Kanye West, guys, suffers from bipolar. Everyone knows.
On steroids.
Is he on steroids?
No, like bipolar on steroids. His bipolar is not.
Like,
it's not just
like a normal one.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's not a normal one.
Guys, can you imagine being married to someone with bipolar?
Hey, shout out to Kim.
Shout out. That's what I'm
Shout out to
saying.
Kim.
You really need to be strong.
You need to imagine one day he wakes up like this, the next day wakes up like this. He's happy. A pin could fall down on the floor. Mood change. He's storming out. He's banging doors. You understand? That's bipolar, and that's so sad. And the only way you can also recover from bipolar is through clinical help, and that's why Kim and her mom wanted to take him into a bipolar clinic, and he was like, "Oh, Kim and her mom just want to take me away from my children and my family." No, did you guys hear that whole story? That guy is crazy.
And you know what? Like I saw his craziness the first time that I saw that he was really crazy. Well, the first time, and I thought maybe he was just being him, was when he took Taylor Swift's award and gave it to Beyonce. I was like, okay, something's wrong with this fella. And then the second time, which I solidified, was on Sway in the Morning. And I feel like everyone there was like, yo, this guy has a problem.
Yeah.
Because like if you watch that interview, like there was no reason and there was no reason for him to act the way he was. They came to him all open-heartedly. You know what I mean? Sway. And after that, and that's the thing, after that, he spoke about someone else that's got bipolar, which we didn't even speak about, by the way, which is Jason, the game. But the game's bipolar is, I don't know, I feel like it's that one that's, it's controllable.
The game is a gangster,
No, it's scares. His bipolar is rudeness.
And like
it's rudeness.
It scares if you know.
Like how he is, but like he's
like a bad
composed.
boy.
Yeah. Like, he's that guy, like
So he's
imagine
bipolar,
him doing what Kanye is doing.
He's gonna pucker you, type of thing. He's gonna be rude or like you dismissive. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Whilst Kanye.
Yes,
Kanye.
Kanye. Yeah, Kanye. Yeah.
Whilst Kanye will act a fool.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, the next mental health issue is actually an eating disorder. Did you guys know that an eating disorder is actually a mental health issue?
Nope.
I do not. I think what?
Because it's
stress
mental.
eating and stuff like that.
Stress eating, yes, and starving yourself. So you know how some people stress eat and they become overweight to deal with the
Yeah.
emotions they're
Mhm.
feeling, etc., etc. And some people undereat because they feel like they're not thin enough or tall enough or skinny enough, or they don't look like a certain supermodel. So they want to, they look at social media and they want to find themselves looking and exactly at an image of someone else as them. So that's what eating disorders are. And that's why it's a mental health issue, because you are using food either to help you with the situation that you're feeling,
Yeah.
or make you look like what you want to look or imagine to look in your
Yeah.
head.
I have two questions for you guys.
Mm.
The first one, there's another disorder that people like have where like they'll eat the food and then they're like vomited straight after. I don't know what it's called. I forgot.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard of that one.
Or something like that,
There is something like that.
And
I just think that's very weird and very dumb, because why eat then?
Why? Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
would you
Yeah,
do that
why
if you're
eat
gonna-
then? If
yeah.
you're gonna puke, then just eat celery sticks and tomatoes.
Like, you never know what's going on in a person's mind.
Yes, and that's the thing. That's why it's a mental disorder, and you shouldn't like
Yeah.
judge the people who do these things. And then there's also self-harm, which is like cutting yourself. That's
Yeah.
mental, because
I feel
you
like that's like
self-harm is like
deepest one.
yeah,
Especially
suicidal
like in our like
age
age
group.
range,
Yeah,
yeah,
especially
it's
young
really deep.
varsity students or people who are young looking for employment.
Yeah.
And in South Africa, we know that rate is very low.
Very.
So
very,
that also
very
causes self-harm and cutting yourself and depression, and also it causes suicidal thoughts.
Yeah.
And that's why also within our age ranges, suicide is such a high number, not just in South Africa, but also especially in America. Yeah, because a lot of kids are bullied in America for being overweight.
Yeah.
Guys, is it not crazy that like Timber guys was talking about like maybe like for an example how you would starve yourself whatever because you feel like you don't look like what social media is giving you, like all these influences, when in actual fact some of these influences are like also yeah, they edit the photos as well, also because of their own mental issues and everything, so like if we're looking at it like from like a deeper
perspective. Yeah.
None of us are helping one another, because one person is going through their own troubles, but they have to post to keep up with the world, but they need to post in order for the world to receive them.
Yeah.
And another person that's receiving it is trying to receive it so they can look like them. And when they don't look like them, they feel like, okay, I'm not good enough and whatnot.
Yeah.
When in actual fact, the person that you're looking at does not even look like that when they look at in the mirror. You know what I mean? Like it's
When
such
they
a
wake
crazy
up,
thing because mental health, I feel like that's why people should like really take it seriously, because literally anyone can have it.
Yep. And for those, by the way, who just joined us right now, guys, this is Melville.live, and you're currently tuned into Melville Streets in the morning. We are currently live on Facebook, Twitter, and also on our web player, which is at www.ilovemelville.live. We are talking about lifestyle chats. Space distribution is space distribution. Like if you want to go there on YouTube, you can, but like that's like my archive place. That's where I archive these things, where they are safe. If anything would happen to us on Facebook and stuff, that's the safe place for us right now. Yeah. And we are basically talking lifestyle chats right now, guys, and we are talking about mental health. We want to know from you also. We want to know from you.
That's a good topic.
Yeah, it is. And another thing also, we want to know from you guys right now. What do you have to say about mental health? Like, do you know of any other ways of basically fighting different mental
health issues?
You know what I mean? We're talking about people who are bipolar. We were talking about people with anxiety problems, also
depression, eating disorders,
and then I don't know about OCD though. Is that a mental health?
It is. It's on the list. It is.
What you call this disorder?
It is. It's a mental disorder. Let me just.
So does that mean Nyasanya?
Oh, it's like you're a perfectionist, you know.
Yeah.
It's like you're the type of person that, like, you'd want something to be done the way you want it to be done. If something happens or you don't get the same energy back, whatever, you totally just like you lose it.
Can I define it for you guys?
But you lose interest.
So, obsessive compulsive disorder is a diagnosis given to someone who experiences obsessive thoughts and compulsive behaviors. That's what you have, Tato.
Compulsive behaviors. All right.
So give us an example of your compulsive behaviors. What do you do when the OCD strikes, and how do you deal with it? I have OCD, and there's also one.
I know I don't have OCD. I have ADD. No, I was talking about people who have OCD.
Oh, okay.
I don't have OCD. I have ADD.
ADD. It's not on my list.
Yeah, and
I have
please don't-
PSTD.
But ADD, I don't think ADD like it is like a mental thing, but I don't feel like it falls under like those mental disorders. It's like your like the concentration goes under like that concentration shandis. You know what I mean? I don't want to sound like misinformed, but
yeah, you sound misinformed.
From what I know, I'm just
So you rather
That's
keep
so
quiet.
mean.
You see, that's ADD. Rather keep quiet. Anyway, before we go anywhere, it's time for me to go to our live read right now, guys. The Grumpy Old Homos of Pride Patsy Party is happening on the 29th of October, guys, at 2020, obviously. You can buy yourself a ticket. It's at explore@space.tm. 500 Rand a ticket. We've got people like Robert Whitehead coming through, Lilo coming through, and a lot of other celebrities like Brenesi Opela also coming through also. It's going to be a fantastic party. 500 Rand per ticket. You've got food and cocktails that are going to be served. Make sure you get yourself these tickets, or you can buy them right here in our studios. It is at 16 Main Road, Melville. You can buy yourself that ticket. You can put it in my pocket. It's fine. Or I can give you my my details also, and you can do it
and
for
you can
yourself.
receive that message.
Yes. And then also going back now to the
ADDs.
Yes, going back to what you were talking about right now. What is Nompumelelo saying?
She's saying ADD or ADHD is a mental disorder that requires diagnosis and medical care. Tato.
Why are you saying Tato like? Okay, let me not say it.
Ankiri Tato. Like
I'm suffering from it.
I suffer from anxiety, and we were speaking about it before you came in, and I was
That's
telling
crazy,
you. Yeah, and he also says he suffers from anxiety. So now
I do too, eh?
So mine is chronic, like heavy. I take pills every day for it.
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really? I could see that, like, from you. You've got that thing that I take pills.
You guys are making jokes about mental health?
No,
you see,
I
now
didn't make
you're
jokes
taking
about
it
it.
to-
Like, I was just saying that you got that thing that I take pills. Like, and it's not a bad
That's not a
thing.
bad thing.
You know?
I take
We all
pills,
take pills for different things.
but
You know
I
what I
take
mean?
for them for anxiety, to relax and be calm, and not to be anxious and have a panic attack. Yeah, now you're taking me to Netcare. Is that what you want?
I'm not gonna take you to Netcare. I'm gonna take you to Johannesburg
Where's
Hospital.
Medicross across
Why?
the street?
Medicross, are you gonna pay for that?
Obviously,
gonna
I'm
pay for
gonna
that?
pay for it.
Yeah, or rather,
Our
so
job
you're
is
gonna
to
pay for it.
take her.
Yeah, so I'd rather
Not
take
to pay.
Oh, okay, so we just take you then and you
What
pay for
the
it.
hell?
Oh, okay.
Ad break, please.
But
I
you
don't.
just said-
I ain't got time for this.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? It's chilled.
Yeah.
I don't. You know,
But shame, yeah, you're not the only one that suffers from anxiety. I also do.
Have you ever had a
too.
panic attack?
No, I've never had a panic attack. I've just,
you look like a panic attack.
no, me.
You know why? Because you always walk in here, you're always panicking. I've never seen you calm.
But
I'm
that's not a
always
panic
calm,
attack,
though.
Tato. That's just general panic.
Oh, okay, but
Like,
I'm
I'm always calm,
Yeah,
though.
well, I always thought that you've got that going on. So.
Nah.
So another thing also, guys, that we're going to be talking about, do not forget later on, is that we're going to be looking at as world voices of the future, and we're going to be looking at basically corruption.
Okay.
It's like a game. Don't come here and bash my content.
I'm not bashing it. I'm excited. I'm excited for it.
You know, sometimes I want to put like private chats like on hold, because sometimes I feel like it throws me off, right? Like, I get confused because I'm doing a read and then I'm taking private chats about what I have to do, and then I'm like, hey, you know what? I don't want to do this show anymore. Can you come and do the show? I want to do that. You know, that's my ADD now, like perking in.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Exactly.
So please control
So this
yourself.
was an example that I wanted to show you guys about ADD, and that's how it happens. That's how the cookie crumbles in terms of ADD. Anyway, please do not forget, guys, that this is an unconventional breakfast show. So we do things a little unconventional,
a little different.
a little different than your conventional breakfast shows.
Yeah.
And then also another thing that we're going to be talking about is another feature called It's Techie, and we're going to be looking at the technology feeds also in terms of what's happening in and around the world. Yesterday, I was watching Melville Drive. And there was a lot of things that were happening there.
Like,
That show actually thinks that they can take us down. Like, I don't understand. Though. They've got this thing, you know,
stop
like
having competition. Own lane, own race, own pace. When others go low, we
but that's
go
the thing. Like,
high.
I can't let people
No.
make it seem like we don't. You know what they said?
What did they say?
Okay, you know what they said?
What did
They
say?
said that we are not we're not that good. Like they're like the best show in the
How can
station.
they say that?
When
I
others
wonder
go
why.
low, we
We
go,
go
high.
high. Yeah.
We don't comment. We don't say
We just keep
anything.
quiet.
We show
Okay,
you the
fine,
fire.
fine.
Sharp.
Fine.
Engwan.
And you know what's the ironic thing?
What?
Is that the guy sitting on your left is basically the producer of that show.
No, but I did not make them say that.
He's like, I did not make them-
You see,
I didn't know.
No,
It
but-
you see
wasn't
the
my
look that she
fault.
gave me.
No, that's
Like,
okay.
She just looked at me and she was just like,
That's like that wasn't my fault. I think we've been playing too much of these ads, but anyway, it's time for us to go to an ad break right now, guys, and then we'll be back. Please do not go anywhere. It's a 30-second ad.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grumpy Old Homo Show.
Yeah, and we are in Pride Month.
We are in Pride Month, and tonight
Celebrating queers.
Queers,
And all that
queers.
is queer.
So we're doing a fundraiser on the 29th of October. Currently hosted by I Love Melville .live, and there's sponsored food and drink.
Entertainment.
We've got the Avalon Quartet. We've got the Mamas.
Lilo's going to perform.
And Robert Whitehead. Fancy City, I tell you. There was everybody everywhere.
These guys crack me up. Like everybody everywhere. They crack me up. You can actually join them today, guys. By the way, they are going to be live at 7 p.m. all the way to 9 p.m. They talk a lot of bull. Like, trust me, if you listen to that show, you'll be like, these guys are. They talk things that old people don't talk about. You know what I mean? They talk about things that old people don't talk about. Right now, though, guys, if you just joined us, it is a top of the hour. That means it is a time for us to go to unconventional news. And, well, a very interesting thing. Now, I'm going to go to the lighter side of news, and we're going to be looking at entertainment news right now that's currently happening internationally. I'm not going to take away from your news, by the way, girl. Don't worry.
Because mine is gossip. Umkosi.
It's Mkasi.
Yeah.
So, Tory Lanez was ordered to stay away from Megan Thee Stallion.
Ngumgosi lo.
Oh, is it yours? Is it really?
Ngumgosi lo. That's not, you know,
Ooh.
news.
Yeah, now because Umkosi, it's not news.
But I mean, we said, the unconventional shows. So
Yeah.
go ahead.
So,
But
yes,
yeah, that nigga.
Yes. Besides that nigga, here's something very interesting, guys. Donald Trump's son, Barron, tested positive for COVID-19.
How's the whole family all of a sudden testing positive? Because they want to get the vaccine tested on them and be like, oh, we found the cure.
Okay, well,
does the vaccine not have the virus?
Like someone does. And when we go to our feature, by the way, guys, when we go to our feature, it's covered. You'll find out what's currently happening. Okay, so yeah. Okay. So stay tuned, guys. So anyway, President Donald Trump's 14-year-old son, Barron, tested positive for COVID-19, but exhibited no symptoms after both his parents contracted the virus. First Lady Melania. How do you pronounce her name?
I don't know.
How do you pronounce her name? Melania.
How's this? But does it have an A or an E?
Melania. It has an IA. It's Melania.
Oh, Melania. Yeah.
Yeah. Which she said on Wednesday, which was yesterday. Like, I want to speak the way she speaks because she's got that accent. She's got that Scandinavian woman
You
accent.
see the one.
Do you know how to do that though?
No.
Do you know how to do that? You guys. Luckily, he is a strong teenager and exhibits no symptoms. And then this is what I do to people that call me on air, guys. Someone is calling me on air, and this is what I do to people that call me on air.
So what?
I said, he literally dropped the phone now. I was gonna answer the phone right live on air. What? So anyway, Donald Trump told a rally in Des Moines, Iowa, or Iowa. Is that how they pronounce it? Iowa.
Wait, is that the state?
Yeah.
Ohio.
No, not Ohio. Iowa.
Iowa.
Like IOWA. Come on, guys,
Iowa.
really?
It's Iowa.
Iowa, right? No, Ohio.
Not Ohio.
O-H-I-O. Girl, where did you go to school?
Its own place.
No, man, the school fees, Lorna. She needs to go get a refund. Your parents need to go get a refund. Anyway, so he says he is just fine now and said that it was an example of why schools should reopen. I don't even think he knew he had it because they are young and their immune systems are strong and they fight it. This guy, are you trying to kill kids?
How old is
He's 14 years old, and Donald Trump just says that's why schools need to be reopened because they can have it, but their system is strong, so they won't.
But I
won't
think
be
in South
affected.
Africa, guys, creches are open because kids like toddlers
my
can
kid,
handle
my
it.
kid is not going to that crèche. Like, my
But
kid
like
is at home.
most toddlers are back.
I know they're saying they're asymptomatic about the whole thing,
Mm.
but what I'm saying is that you can't condone something like this, and especially if you're a leader, guys, open up your mind.
Horizon.
This is what Donald Trump is saying. This is the president of a country saying that that's why schools need to be reopened because kids got
also,
strong immune system. Wait.
But not everyone's asystematic. That's what I'm trying to say.
Wait first. If you are a leader and you are in power and you're going to be saying that's why schools need to be reopened, is because their immune system is strong enough to basically take in the virus. What are you saying?
But that goes back to the point of me saying not everyone's asymptomatic. His son was asymptomatic. Doesn't mean the rest of the kids are going to be asymptomatic.
Asymptomatic when
asymptomatic, systematic, and it's a whatever it is.
It's whatever it is.
Literally, exactly. Oxalayo, like not everyone's gonna be
right.
And it's blood O, and not everyone's blood O.
Yeah.
So
it's crazy though for the fact that a guy that
Donald Trump, I'm not shocked because he's a very selfish, narcissistic, self-absorbed human being. Literally, that's Donald Trump in 3 words.
Yeah, man, but it really baffles me for the fact that he would even think like
that's what I'm saying. This whole corona thing is a scam. He's trying to use it with his family now to make examples of different things. He's saying now, my son got it and he's young and he goes to school and he's fine, which means schools can open. That's what he's doing. And if people can't see that's how he's playing it, then yeah, people need to honestly open their eyes and ears, because that's exactly what he's doing.
I don't know. Our country, sometimes I look at our country and I look at what Donald Trump is doing that side, and I'm like, sometimes there are certain things we can be grateful for. Just imagine if we had a president like Donald Trump here, like that, like a person that, you know what? And the thing for me is that the reason why Donald Trump is in power is because of the people that vote for him. So the person that's in power is because of the people that vote. So
which means a lot of people think like him.
That's what I'm trying to say, which is quite like troublesome for me in America, and I feel for people in America who are not like that, because it's just says a lot in terms of white supremacists and people who think like that. I mean,
but even black people, haven't you seen those videos of black people being like they for Trump, and everybody be like, I mean, even Kanye was there.
Yeah, but I feel like Kanye is there as a puppet. So in other words, Kanye is there just to sway a lot of black voters to come into the Republican vote, so that with Donald Trump, you're taking away a lot of votes from the Democrats,
opposing, yes,
and you give it this side. That's basically, I
feel like also he was so disrespectful in saying that black people wanted to be in slavery. All of those comments. Let's not get into that. Actually, we're gonna have to yesterday. Again.
Here's something that's gonna get everyone moving right now, guys. You all know Chris Hani, right? One of our civil rights fighters, right? So his widow, she just basically slain SACP. The widow of slain SACP leader Chris Hani is opposing right now the new bid for the release of his assassin Janus Wallace to be freed on parole, because apparently they want to free that guy. So according to Lempo Hani, the assassination of her husband was a crime unlike many others in the country. In her opposing affidavit filed yesterday, Hani said that the April 10, 1993 killing shocked the very core of a free and democratic society which the country was trying to build at the time. In asking the Gauteng High Court in Pretoria to dismiss his application, she sent out her reason in a 48-page affidavit. It included that she did not accept Wallace's apology to her and claim of remorse, because apparently the guy was claiming of remorsing, and then said Hani said it was her right not to accept his apology and no one could force her to forgive him.
That's right. Imagine your husband or your family member or anyone you know getting assassinated, and
Your
now you want to
husband,
apologize.
guys.
What are you apologizing for? They're gone. Are you going to bring them back?
Can I tell you guys something? Can I confess right now?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know about this Wallace guy. I know that he was assassinated, but I didn't know that this Wallace
Same.
guy was the assassinator.
Same.
But like the fact that he's even still alive, he's been in jail for how many years now?
I don't know, like for a while though.
Yeah, no, he must rot there.
So much like
No, he can just stay there.
I
No
mean-
one, like, how will crime ever be, in South Africa taken seriously if you're taking people out that assassinated people? That's why rape cases go nowhere. That's why murdering cases of women and children all the time go nowhere because our system is so whack. If they allow this guy to get out, I am done. Ngihlambi idlanza nge-justice system yaseSouth.
You know what? And then speaking about washing hands, let's talk about being hygienic right now. It's time for us to go to It's Covered. It's Covered is basically our feature where we talk about COVID issues and find out what's happening in and around the world in terms of anything that's affecting us that is COVID related, guys. So here's something very interesting. And I think everyone needs to sit down. Like if you're not sitting down, I don't know, sit on the floor or something. But just
Why are we
sit
gonna
down.
get shook?
Yeah, you are gonna. Oh no, I'm not talking about you, man. Not everything is about you. So, basically, what's happening right now is that the world could see a COVID-19 vaccine by next year, and here's how it will, and here's who will get it and how. So, only few people get it apparently. So, with hundreds of potential COVID-19 vaccines in development and a handful on the horizon, many companies are optimistic about having a jab ready by the beginning of next year. But testing vaccine candidates as fast and safely as possible is only the first step. Now, the next part may prove to be the bigger challenge, distributing the vaccine and determining who needs it most. While in the United States and Europe have been investing millions of dollars into procuring doses ahead of time without knowing if that particular shot will work, not all countries can afford such deals. So, COVAX, an initiative ran by the Vaccine Alliance, Gavi, aims to ensure equitable. Did I pronounce it right, guys?
Seho.
Equitable access
It's
to a
low.
COVID vaccine when it becomes available. But so far, South Africa has submitted a non-binding confirmation of intent to participate. Now, the agreement would grant the country access to vaccines at a reduced cost, but also comes with a catch. The number of doses procured would depend on how much South Africa can afford to pay, and until all countries that signed up for the COVAX have received enough doses to vaccine 20% of their population, no one can ask for more.
And I come back. And I argue.
So, who gets a vaccine and how do you decide? The unpredictable nature of how many jabs South Africa will have access to means that the country's rollout plan would need to be adjustable. This would include creating a strategy to decide who gets a vaccine based on how many shots are available.
Okay, like I was saying, as I go back to
Yeah.
the money that was put away for COVID,
Yeah.
that should be able to sort out that more people are actually able to get it since we still don't know where it is.
But in reality, we know it's not coming back.
I know that, but they shouldn't make it another issue where they're going to go look for another loan. Does that even make any sense?
No,
More
you're right,
debt.
Yeah.
And who's going to pay for that debt? And why is it only 20% of the population? How do you know? Like, how are they going to pick it out? Or what do they say? How are they going to pick out the 20%?
Right. So basically, that's why they say that we need to find out a strategy. So which is a strategy going to be established by obviously our council, right?
ANC.
20%. You know, South Africa's population is how much? Isn't it 50 million?
7. Close to
57.
around that bracket.
So 20% of 57 million is what?
Guys, are we really doing maths right? I mean, I'm not
Phone.
maths, man.
No,
I'm just saying-
I'm
I'm trying to just show you the figure. The figure's dumb.
Mm.
We have millions of people, but only like what? 100 and something thousand or 500 something thousand people will get it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Mhm.
Does that figure make sense? And it's going to be divided between the Western Cape, Eastern Cape, Gauteng, the Northwest. Da 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 da. Does that figure make any sense?
I think that when it comes to this distribution thing, the money, I'm not gonna say anything because I don't know where we're gonna take it from. I'm not in parliament or wherever they're getting this money. So, but I think, and I say this for every country, that once they get that COVAX thing, they should prioritize the people in poverty, because I'm telling you, the first people it's gonna get to when it comes here.
Obviously, it's going to be the high end people.
The high end people.
Dude.
And they're gonna
But
be
they should have a
prioritized, and
generic then.
and what's-
Instead of having the one that's expensive, we can create a generic. Like when you go buy medication at the pharmacy, an antibiotic or whatever, they
I
always
feel like
do you want a generic of it?
Every single country is trying to do that, but one of the fails, guys, like, and you guys need to understand one thing, is that as much as this thing is spreading right now, no one's going to be giving this thing for free. This is a monetized thing,
And it was
So,
planned.
so
Everyone wants
exactly
to
my
buy it.
point. So if you're going to be giving something like this out, right, it's going to be restricted, it's going to cost, but now it's not a lot. But now the clients are not the people, the clients are the countries, because now it's the country's duty to make sure that its people are basically safe from this vaccine, from this virus, and get this vaccine. So that's why if you go back to what I was saying in terms of the COVAX thing, and how they want to make it work, is that only a certain amount of dosage, and it's going to depend also on the other countries that are applying for that. So if there's only a few, because now what they want to do is that obviously at this point is that every single country needs to basically have an opportunity of getting this vaccine. So we can't let every country to actually have it, because there's a certain amount limitation
Okay.
of the dosage that they have. And obviously with that limitation, I also think that there'll be a certain amount that's going to be given to the government to give obviously to certain people, and then there's going to be a certain amount which private sectors are basically going to run into, so that you can get the vaccine at clicks, or you can get the vaccine at this camp, or you can get the vaccine somewhere else where you have to pay for it. But one thing that I know, it's not going to be cheap.
But that's
like
why.
the testing.
But that's the testing's like what, 800 rand?
No, but in the beginning it was like your 1,000.
Yeah, it was
By the
1,000.
But that's what I'm
1,000
saying. Someone
something.
obviously, we can't say that only a certain amount of people, certain amounts of countries can get it. Why are we excluding one? Two, why can't the countries who get it, scientists formulate a generic version which will be cheaper, which means more distribution and more people can get the hands on it?
Greed is that simple.
Yeah.
Greed is just that simple.
Yeah.
As much as your questions are very valid, the greed is just that
As
simple.
simple.
At the end of the day,
Mhm.
what they want is money.
Correct.
If they
But
really
even
care
from the
about
generic guys, but if money mali, why do they want people to die? For me, it's more about wanting people to die.
then you,
And I
you
feel
must
like-
sit them down.
I
and
also
ask
feel
them,
like-
what goes through your mind.
I also feel like the
Genocide.
whole COVID thing, it was meant to kill Africa or
Mm.
people in Africa. And the plan was plot twist. Yeah, back to the sender. That's what happened.
Anyway, so speaking about that also, guys, for those who just joined us right now, it is exactly 17 minutes past 8 right now, and we are talking it's COVID. So a cooperative governance and traditional affairs minister, Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, has extended the national state of disaster by another month. So lockdown will now continue until the 15th of November. And the extension, Dlamini Zuma says, allows the government to put plans in place to prevent a second wave of COVID-19 infections. I agree also at 10 with what she's talking about, because the second
Wait,
wave.
she's extending level 1.
Yeah. So the second wave, guys, we don't know. Like, we need to be very precautious.
Second wave will only come next year, Feb or March, if it happens.
But
It's not now.
We don't know. Wait, yes, we
But
do know
guys-
that. But like, there's other things that we need to put as factors, guys. The reason why the second wave won't come now is because COVID-19, right? The virus itself
Doesn't
right,
survive in heat.
it doesn't survive in heat. Yeah?
So that's why I'm
So
saying it
when
will only
winter
come
comes in-
next year again.
So we need to now take necessary precautions in terms of that. And I understand in terms of the government, don't forget, the government also has the certain rules. And right now, as we can sit and we can point fingers, we don't really know what happens behind those closed doors. We can make speculations about what happens in behind those closed doors when they sit down and they have these discussions. You know what I mean?
But I'd love for them to have a discussion about, like you're saying, the pre-planning and them actually creating the stuff they said that they would create earlier for when the second wave does come, so that we are more prepared and then we don't have to go into lockdown level 5, 4, 3
and I think
again.
that's one of the reasons why, because now, according to her, the reason why is because she wants the government to put plans in place, right?
That's what I'm saying.
So we
Like,
want to hear the plans, obviously.
we want to see the plans. We want to see the budgets. We want to see them go somewhere correctly,
Yeah.
not like how it was done the first time.
Yeah.
So
But can I also, sorry to cut you, I think as much as we're also waiting for that, it's also the people's responsibility, guys. Like, my mother is a doctor, and like when she's on call, she sees people coming there from Groove and whatnot. They're drunk and whatever. You do a test, and then you've got COVID. So as much as she sees that the level 1 is good and everything, the numbers are still rising, and they're rising quite quick. So another reason for the second wave could be because of the numbers. The country just, they don't want to scare us, I guess.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of people who are O blood system or A system. What?
Asymptomatic.
Asymptomatic. I think there's a lot of people, because I think, how many people do you think in the studios here have had it and no one knew?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So Nompumele right now says, I think using the vaccine on a few people also has something to do with the herd immunity effect as well.
Herd immunity effect?
Yeah.
You don't need herd immunity effect.
Angazi, ngicela usitshele Nompumele,
Yeah,
because
please
What
tell
happens
us.
if those people die? Do you ever think about
the test?
that? In terms of the
I'll get to
vaccine?
you. No, but you sign before they do a trial on you, because you basically a lab rat.
I'll never.
Me too. And
herd immunity, guys, is the resistance to the spread of a contagious disease within a population that results in a sufficiently high proportion of individuals as immune to the disease, especially through vaccination. So basically, it's roughly like asymptomatic, like a lot of asymptomatic people.
Oh, great.
I'd like to have immunity.
You should
Just not like this.
Yeah.
Not like this.
Are you an O blood?
An O blood. I don't know.
Do you know your blood type, Tattoo?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I think so. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm a Z blood. It's hard to find.
I'm an O blood.
It's hard to find.
That means what you're asymptom.
I'm joking. I don't know. I'm speaking it to life.
So it's like, for the fact that you guys don't even know your blood types.
Is
O better than M or what?
O is the best.
M.
O is
I
the.
heard there's M.
M
O is
blood
the.
type.
I don't know.
M. Wait.
O is the
M blood
best.
type?
There's M.
Where do you hear
Can
that
someone
there's
check on Google if there is
Check
like
blood
M,
types
blood
and
type?
see.
M
There
blood
should
type?
be M. There should be M.
Check blood types and see all
Really?
of them.
There's an M blood. I didn't know about
There
this.
should be M.
What does it say? What is
It's
M?
an MN blood group.
Yeah,
which
it's the
is-
same thing.
No, wait. No, there's no, guys. There's no such thing as an M blood type.
Why?
It's a blood group, not blood type.
Ankiri blood group.
Is it not the
Is a
same
blood
thing?
group.
Or is there types
There's
under
a-
that group?
Yeah, but yes.
Yeah. It's true. There's M type.
It's a M blood group. They call it M blood group. Yeah. Like that.
Most people are O though.
I don't know with this M1, guys. Like, hi, man.
I need to get my
No, guys.
the blood test.
I also
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
do it. I really want to do it.
Yeah, like I
Especially
don't
since
even
December's
understand why
around
you
the
guys
corner.
haven't
But
done
like
it yet.
one thing about me, guys, I'm super scared
To go to
like,
Groove.
No, not Groove, man. I'm super scared of like
Needles.
Yeah.
I want to know what blood type I am, so
I'm not
know
that social guy.
I'm prepared for Groove in December because Riyabatsena.
Man.
Mhlambe boma
South
like
Africans.
31st, that's when I'll be like, okay, sure.
31st only.
Yeah, I'm not a Groove person.
Yeah.
And
We'll be
there's
far by
nothing wrong
then.
with,
There's nothing
with
wrong
not
with
being
that.
a
Yeah,
a
there's
group
nothing.
person.
Like,
Of course,
I have
there's
so
nothing.
many other things
That are
to
fun for
focus
you,
on.
yes.
That like I enjoy.
Yeah, yeah,
Because he's a musician.
But also for me, like, I'm from Cape Town, so Cape Town in December is like
Yeah.
amazing.
I actually would wanna like go there. That would be like nice. Like
Like,
a new
whether
place
you want to
create
relax,
stuff,
whether
and
you
know what
want
I mean?
to explore, tour, party, etc. There's so much to do, like literally
Yeah.
creativity, so much. So
All right.
fun destination.
So basically,
You're gonna
that
take us
was
on a road trip.
that was. I'll take you one day. That was basically it, guys. That was our feature. It's covered. And well, for those who didn't know and who want to know what's currently happening around the world in terms of COVID, I've got the news for you right now. So coronavirus cases right now that have been recorded in the world, we are currently sitting at 38,752,973, with that's sitting at 1,096,962, and the recovery at 29,129,637. And if we look at the top 10 right now, South Africa has jumped out of the top 10. Well done.
Oh.
Well done. USA is currently still sitting at number 1. I think it's going to take time because of that stupid president who doesn't understand precautions that
But
he needs to
didn't
take
you
for his
see
people.
how people in America are traveling, like the
That's what I'm
celebrities?
saying. That's what I'm saying.
People are
because
going to beach parties.
the president is not doing the right thing. So anyway, it is 8,150,043 total cases that have been counted for in America. India at 7,307,097 cases that have been counted for. And then if you look at South Africa, we are currently sitting at 696,414 cases that have been counted for right here in our country.
I actually want to bring a light to something. Do you guys know that these numbers, someone could have had COVID but not passed away from COVID? And they mentioned that before, the health minister.
Yeah, no, that is the thing.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes they always say that COVID related deaths, and they just put it like that.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it was COVID, but it's COVID related, and that's
Yeah.
why it's part of the numbers. You could have had high blood pressure or a heart attack, but you had COVID.
Yep.
But the heart attack killed you, but you had COVID. So they need to put it in.
Okay, now we're moving on now, guys, to our next feature, which is called It's Tacky.
Yes.
It's
sir.
tacky. Yes, it's tacky. So, internet solutions are for underserviced areas. Finally, jeez, we've been waiting. We've been waiting.
Mhm.
Finally, they are taking other people's places and areas seriously. So, it was the lack,
Though.
it was the lack of satellite internet connectivity in remote
Yo,
areas
talking about
that inspired the birth of Sanford Satellite Internet Solutions, a newly emerging tech solution company which seeks to uplift underserviced areas in South Africa by bringing a high-speed internet connection to their doorsteps at a lower cost. So Sanford Solution, in collaboration with More Click, a telecommunication company, they want to offer cutting-edge broadband satellite services, recognize that one of the only ways to bring internet connectivity to areas such as farms was through satellite, as it's not commercially viable to lay down fiber in their areas or invest further in ADSL. So now you can go to Emakaya. After this thing, you can go to Emakaya and you get, because when you visit like rural areas,
yeah, like yo, like and
and then they tell you that you need to go to that rock there. You see that rock where there's a lot of people. Go to that rock, you'll get connection. Now at least
there's that one person that they sent to go check if
go.
I'm powerful or like.
Do you guys really believe they're gonna do this?
You just send people. Well, you cannot make this thing into. That's the thing. You cannot come out with a press release. I mean, if they came out with a press release, Sanford Solutions, they come out with a press release that they are going to be doing this, and they don't. Bruh, there are people like Tato who take notes, and then if nothing happens, I'm going to write a letter, and I'm going to record this, and I'm going to take this voice, not this voice note, but this whole clipping, and I'm going to send it to Sanford and be like, you guys said this, but what's going on? And there are also, don't forget, there are also other people that like investigating on this. There are other telecommunication companies who are trying to come up with solutions also.
Yes,
I
definitely.
mean, it's a business
Everyone
world.
deserves
You know what I mean?
internet access, especially the kids.
Also, we're in
Yeah.
a democratic state. I don't feel like South Africa is really democratic right now.
are not.
We're definitely not.
Why are you always making things into a political thing? Can't you just say
No,
something
but-
without making it
Are you
political?
studying law?
Like, serious, dog.
Like, what are you
But
doing?
I'm
You
in
don't
my
understand when it comes
final
to
month
politics.
of politics.
I think we'll talk about weaves, and she's like, you know what? Politically speaking, these weaves that are coming into South Africa, do you guys think?
They're not of high quality.
And it has
Where do
nothing
we
to do with our
come from? Like
politics.
horsetails or like for people?
Not hostels. We've no, it comes from people's
Yeah, some of them
hair.
come from hostels, man.
The real ones
Just
come
one.
from people here.
And by the way,
But
some
the
weaves
horse, the
smell
horsetail,
otherwise.
it looks better, shame. Guys.
What?
Like that, the horsetail. Like with his tail, it says, "Have you seen?" And then
You
when
guys are commenting on wigs that you've never even bought.
you there
What?
with your phone.
Do you know that? Do you know
Yeah.
that?
Did you go to a weave shop and go
Hey,
feel the hair?
No,
And-
I've bought it for someone, but don't say I've never bought. That means I've bought it.
No, Tato. Listen to
Sure.
what I said. That you've never bought, like
I'm just
going to
saying that.
the spa or the store or the beauty store, whatever, and going to feel the different
Well,
textures.
I felt the texture when the
Da-da-da-da-da.
woman came back with that weave, and I felt it on her hair. I was like,
You
I
bought
felt-
it
yeah.
for her.
I felt it like that.
You
I
did.
felt it also. I was like,
Yeah, but you guys never bought it in that way.
That's why
where
you
went
guys need to ensure those things are nowadays.
You what?
You need to ensure is yours insured, by the way.
Why would I insure it?
Yeah, okay, don't insure it. again.
Those are
Those are
more-
more code, okay. Don't
Guys,
insure it. Then.
Guys, I don't go to the places where they snatch.
Okay.
So
Okay.
You see,
Okay.
it's
I like
even
people
those
like her.
bougie, the
I
bougie
like,
places.
I like because they don't understand it's the bougie places
It's the bougie
where the
places.
crime is at.
It's ads.
guys, they snatch more at Brie. I've heard more stories of Brie and MTN
Okay.
and those places.
I've heard stories. And by the way, I've heard stories
Uh-huh.
of people getting their weave snatched in Rosebank and in Santon. What are you going to tell me about that?
The first time I'm hearing it. I'm shook.
Well, then that
I'm
means you are not around in that
surprised.
place. Go there. Go there.
I
and
go
tell
there
us,
all
there.
the time.
Then
Okay.
ask people who are around there. They'll tell you. There are even clips, bruh. There are even clips. At
But
those
I'm
places.
just saying, I go there all the time, and
Do you put clue or you just come wake up?
it
in the morning
depends
and
which
you
one.
wear like a hat.
No,
What
it
do you mean
depends which one. This one is just a three-way part, so it's just straight. You don't need the glue or the edges. And then there's
I
the
feel
ones
like there's
that
so much scientific things that
Oh.
happens into weaves.
360, which is all around, and then there's
Which glues your
180.
head.
Yes, there's
So,
different
so this one, Vele, you can walk out now and a guy
then
can
you
just
can
go
just
crack.
and run.
Bro, what did you do? Okay, but I mean, I've seen you with your chronos, but I mean, you're not in public now. I feel like you.
And no, I'm whatever, guys. You can always get another one. There's so many things you can cry about. You can't cry
Yeah.
about a wig.
What?
but
it's
like
like
in
a 3K.
public,
That's like
like,
3K
yo.
or 4K. bruh.
I know, but Angitsi, you can
Imali
always.
kaban, gan.
Bro, you can always get it
It was
back,
Imagine that thing is 3K,
Eh, this kid.
and
guys.
what the person had
Money
to
you
do in order
always
to
get
steal
back.
it was
Haven't you
was
used the
free.
50 rand and you've got that 50 rand back? You
Ah,
have,
but
or
now
500, you've gotten it back. So it's the same thing, guys.
No.
So, like, I was told by our producer. By the way, there's a new producer shadowing by the name of Neo. She's the one, right? Neo, right? Is it Neo? Is it Neo?
Hi,
But
Noah.
if- Is she joining
wait.
the-
Let me ask you something, Neo. If a white person has to ask your name, are they gonna say, if they had to read it, are they gonna read it Neo or they're gonna read it Neo? Exactly. So can you guys just calm down? Anyway, so I was told that every single time
But you're not white,
at the
Tato.
top of the hour,
Did
right?
you get Tato?
At the top of the hour, it's supposed to be an ad, right? So I'm looking at my script because last time I played it at 1/2 if you still remember, and I was told a lot of bull from that control room, like, no, you're not supposed to play it. You're supposed to play it at the top of the hour. But I'm looking at the script, and the script says that at 8:30 I am playing an ad. Am I right or wrong? I'm right. Okay. So whose fault is it? Because, like, seriously, sometimes that's why I'm like, things that happen in the control room, they confuse me because I'm looking at the script.
Because I'm the tech guy.
You know, really,
As we go on an ad break.
is it time for us to go on an ad break
Yeah.
now?
That's of course.
Okay, cool, guys. Like, you know what? Because I really do not understand. Guys, let's go for a quick ad break, and then I'll be back right after the ad break.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grumpy Old Homo Show.
Yeah, and we are in Pride Month.
We are in Pride Month, and tonight
Celebrating queers.
Queers,
And all that
queers.
is queer.
So we're doing a fundraiser on the 29th of October. Currently hosted by I Love Melville .live, and there's sponsored food and drink.
Entertainment.
We've got the Avalon Quartet. We've got the Mamas.
Lilo's going to perform.
And Robert Whitehead. Patsy City, I tell you. There was everybody everywhere.
That's the city, I tell you. It's everybody everywhere. Yes, you briskies. Anyway, that was the grumpy old homers, and welcome back. If you
Yeah,
just joined,
bro.
if you just joined us right now, man, welcome back to it. This is Melville Streets in the morning. It is exactly 8:33 right now, Central African time, and you're currently tuned into Melville Streets. And this is alamarvel.live. So we did go through the unconventional news. Right now, it's time for us to go to World of Voices of the Future. So, interesting stuff, guys. And I need you guys now. This is the time where you have to open up your brain. And you need to start, like, we want to see that part of you that you know, I'm a thinker. I'm a critical thinker. I care about my future, and I care about where the future of this country is going, right? So this is how it's gonna work, guys. We're not gonna do this thing of bashing around, like cutting each other and stuff like that. I'm gonna give you guys 2 minutes each to speak your mind about the topic, right? Look at the way she's looking at me.
Showcase.
Look at the way she's looking at me. She's like, "Are you directing that to me? Is
No.
that you directing that?" But that was an indirect to you though. Anyway, so basically, because I know how heated you are when it comes to debates. Did you go to a debate class or something like that?
Oh, you like debate club?
Like, yeah, man. Because
In
like,
high school, I did public speaking.
yeah, no, doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's debate, but like
In a different
it's
way.
private debate. Like, you know, there's
I have
order.
my own argument, basically, set out. Let's do it. Let's go, Tato. Let's go.
All right, cool, guys. So today on the World Voices of the Future, this is what we're going to be talking about, guys. We're going to start off in South Africa first. So after bribing former ANC MP Vincent Smith, corruption in South Africa is within the politics. Will it ever stop? So I want to tell you guys what just recently happened first, and then after that, let's talk about it. And then another thing we're going to talk about is the possible World War III. You guys know that we have. You guys don't understand what's happening in your country. And
A possible World War III.
Yeah. So let me start with this
With
one.
those
So,
other ones.
yeah, let me start with this one.
Those
So,
other ones wanted so bad. I don't know why.
so let's start with this one right now. Angelo.
Magic. I'm sorry. You know me with them. I can't.
So Angelo Agree's bail application was dismissed, guys. So Angelo Agree's bail application has been dismissed, and the former Bosasa executive appeared in court on fraud and corruption charges for allegedly bribing influential people, including former ANC MP Vincent Smith. The court ruled that Agree's foreign assets make him a flight risk. Now the court doesn't play around. They're like, hey, bro, because of the fact that you got other houses somewhere else, bro. So you know what? We are not gonna do that because of that.
Did you see that, Tato? Did you see that? Did you see that?
I'm coming back, guys.
So
So you guys can carry on doing the show without me.
Boom.
I'm quitting.
Boom.
I quit.
Boom.
Bye, Tato.
Boom. 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 Okay. Oh, darling.
Kgotsagalang.
I wouldn't trade.
A ke monyana wa
you for
drama na.
nothing.
A ke monyana wa drama. Ke a kopa hle. Ke a kopa ne. Sharp. Guys, let's go straight into entertainers. We were
Okay.
continuing
We'll be back.
with Khloe Kardashian. She
Yes.
says that she's been looking after True the whole entire COVID corona lockdown period. Do you honestly believe that? I was saying earlier, I was watching the new season of Keeping
Yeah.
Up, and they were going out. They went away to Palm Springs and had like a party, whatever. So, but bebe puma nabantwana. Since she's like, oh, I was being like, you know, so hands on. There was no one in the house, blah, 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 blah. Do you really believe those mansions had no one in them?
Wait, I wanted to ask. Is the father like involved?
Yeah, no,
In the life?
she's back. He's back. Tristan's back.
He's back.
Yeah, he's back.
But they're not together.
They are together.
They're back together.
Yeah,
Okay, that's fine.
they're back
Um,
together.
No,
They're gonna
I-
have
I-
another child, even.
Okay.
This is my show.
I don't know. I think
Yeah. I honestly feel like she's lying
I feel like
because
she's lying.
they have such a big family. for her to say that she
You
was
know?
so hands-on, and they have so much content creation to do. Even during lockdown,
Exactly.
they were still posting, they still had photographers, da, da, da. So she's saying during her shoot she was with True holding her looking out. No,
No,
that's a big lie.
say
Don't
that.
lie. And
exactly.
don't even have an
Don't
art lie,
on a
period.
public platform.
For exactly, we all
You
know
know?
you guys literally survive on PAs, assistants, nannies,
Yeah.
etc., and that's okay. Doesn't make you less of a mother.
Exactly.
Exactly, you're just doing your job.
Just tell us you're taking care of your child.
Yeah, just say it was a tricky
How you
period
do
and a
that,
time for you to look after True, but you had to get her into safe spaces with safe people that you knew were
Exactly.
aligning to the COVID rules.
How you
That's
do
all.
that, we were not involved.
Exactly.
And I mean, I feel like she doesn't have to explain now to people.
Also,
"Yo,
gossip, but
every time
sometimes
I've
American
been-"
gossip can be so silly. Why did she even
Exactly.
have to have that interview? It was so corny.
And now
Not
you
even
must look like.
corning.
And that's the thing. Also, then they look at it as if like, "Yo, people have been watching me now. What do I say?" Now it's like, okay, now I must convince them that okay.
And also, the
I
funny
do
thing
take
is,
care of my
this
child.
article is coming out when the new season is out, and we can see that you are going out. We don't see True.
Just
We
take
see
care of
the
your child.
assistants.
That's it.
Like, exactly. And we don't need to know about how you take care of your child or not. It's your money. It's how you spend it. Whether
It's
you have
not our
5
child.
nannies, that's okay. Even if you had 10 nannies there during COVID, that is okay. That is your lifestyle. That is your life. Tato, how are you feeling? Are you good now?
No, I'm not.
So, wat gaat dan?
And then you're gonna ask me to show enthusiasm. Like, really? You told me off, and then you're gonna ask me to show enthusiasm. Like, I
This
don't
is like
understand people.
not cool. So, can we
Like, I don't
reel it
understand
in?
people. Like, seriously.
Can we
What's
reel
up
it
with that?
in?
Can I just ask something? Can I ask something?
Yeah.
You
Why
guys were
they-
talking about entertainers right now, and you guys were talking about Chloe, right?
Yeah.
Why is it that people think that they've got input in other people's lives? Is it because of the fact that they have a reality show? And
Why
because
was
they
she
put
putting it
their
out
life-
there that she had no one being there, extra help during COVID? She was hands on with the daughter, everything. Why is she putting it out there? Why is she even letting us know? You have other content to show us. You have Good American. You have the show. You have makeup stuff. You have perfume stuff. Da, 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 da. We don't want to know about you being a mom. We've seen on the show numerous times that you guys have 1,000 PAs and nannies. So now why lie and be like during COVID your house was empty? That whole mansion was empty.
All right. Anyway, for those who just joined us right now, guys,
And it's
this
not
is
about
Melville.live, and you can't be tuned into Melville Streets in the morning. It is so unconventional that we even have like behind the scene conversations right here live on air. I think like we need to take like somewhat of a, you know what I mean, like a Chloe situation, you know, where we sit down and reevaluate our lives. And we look at other aspects of life, because if Chloe can basically lie, apparently, about that fact that she was actually.
So you think she's telling the truth? Honestly, do you keep up with them?
Like, I don't keep up with them, but I like her.
No, I love Chloe. Chloe's amazing, but I'm saying she mustn't lie. Do you think I mentioned Yonke yet during COVID? Have you seen a house?
I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't know, but like, let's be honest,
No, let's be realistic.
Those people there in that family.
Those
like-
gardens. Have you seen the gardens, the pools? Do you think they were busy maintaining?
They're
They're cleaning on Saturday. No, she mustn't lie. There was people coming to her
mustn't
house.
lie,
She mustn't lie.
Wow,
Aibo.
guys. Wow.
Even
guys.
the nannies were there. She mustn't lie.
So,
Aibo.
but anyway, Chloe has had it bad basically when it comes to relationships. Like, shame, man.
I've had it bad when it comes to relationships.
No, but like Chloe has had it bad.
Oh no,
Everyone has
you
had
don't
it
know
bad.
my
It's a
story.
tough life. It's a tough life. Everyone has had it bad.
But guys, there's you.
How you've had it bad is that's your experience, but in the end,
Yeah, let's not
everyone-
downplay everyone's hurt or
So
experiences.
isn't she back with that boyfriend of hers who
Oh,
basically-
Tristan. NBA players can take me
With
now. NBA
Jordan.
players that are in America, if you're watching this. Hi, sweetie.
So even the guy that
they wanna pick
even,
up and like, who is Sweetie?
even the guy that sits bench,
Who is
that
Sweetie?
never plays, the guy that never plays.
At least
Like,
he's in the
people-
NBA.
He's in the NBA.
At
but
least he's in the NBA, honey. That's
Yeah.
all that matters. And I get
Even the
front
guy that
box
cleans.
seats. The
As long as
cleans.
he gets
yeah,
paid,
that cleans the court at the
No,
NBA games.
He's
You
he's
said
not
the guy
a,
that's in the NBA, but that guy's
an
in the
NBA
association also.
player.
Oh, he has to be a player.
Ball player.
He has to be a ball player.
Yeah.
If he's a ball boy, as like
No, you need to be a ball
if the
player.
ball goes that side, he lies like, hey, son of this thing that. Then they come to like, yeah, I'm in the
Jersey
NBA.
12, Jersey 7, Jersey 5. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the sidelines of people.
Yeah, man. So anyway, we're gonna carry on with entertainers because apparently my topic was too serious for you guys. That you guys were like, wait, Tato.
What?
With World Voices of the Future. Wait, Tato. Don't let that person speak. Can someone mute that person's mic? Can someone mute that mic? Can you close the door, please, bro? Like,
Guys,
can you
this
lock
is
us
getting
in?
too much now. Oh my gosh, come on, please,
Please,
guys.
Please, guys. Close. Thank you. Appreciate it. Bye.
Like, yeah, no, this is yeah. Can we reel it back in? Can everyone have a moment? Thank you.
A
Chakra.
chakra moment.
Yes.
That's just that. Get your
Please,
energies.
because now everyone's playing with my energy and Mina
Are you chakra?
Ngingu Chakara. I love
Is that a
relaxation.
person's name?
No, it's like a form of meditation.
I know, but like, is it a person's name though?
No, it's a form of meditation's name.
Like, no. Is there someone that
It's like a spa treatment. Oh, do you want a hot
I
stone?
need to know
Do you
Yvonne
want this?
Chaka. You know, so I'm just
Yvonne
thinking, like,
Chaka
is there
Chaka,
someone
yeah.
that's named Chakara?
When I say chakrahan, I mean like those people that are like, you know, I'm actually not Christian. I'm like more spiritual. I believe in like energies and like the universe. And that's from what I know, from what I've experienced with people. That's what a chakrahan
I
is.
believe in God, and I'm also universal spiritual. I love the beach. I pray at the beach when I'm back home in Cape Town. I feel like the universe is connected to God because God created everything.
Yeah, okay, you see, that's you. Other people, they're like, no, they don't believe like there is like God. They believe like, you know,
There's
the
spirits, the
and
universe,
all
yeah,
those type of stuff.
but for
you
me,
know?
I believe God created all of that. So for me, it all intellects.
Exactly. So it all goes. So what basically, I feel like the narrative is just, it doesn't make sense.
You think the chakrahans would just feel like it's just spirit
It's just
and
spiritual,
universe?
you know?
Yeah, it's crazy
God is a
because
spirit. We are spirits.
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But that's
That's
a
why
chat
they
for
say the
another
flesh
day.
dies and the spirit lives forever.
But they're like, no, I just believe in the universe. Like, you know, I have the stones and other. Do whatever that makes you relax.
Oh, I have
you
a
know?
good one. What do you guys think of this is just off the bat of my head, of viewing dead bodies? You know how in some black cultures or even white people or whatever, Muslims, whatever,
Yeah.
before someone is buried, the body viewing. What do you think of that?
I mean, I think you can. If you really want to, you will. You know?
Have you done that?
Yes, I've done it before. I was there when my father had passed away, so I was at the hospital. I saw him way before, you know.
Nah.
So I saw him there, and then I saw him on the day of the funeral. So I was much stronger.
No,
I
when
feel like
my
if you
dad
want to, you
passed, I
will.
didn't go for body viewing, and I hadn't seen him in a while. I was like, I'd rather have the last image of him alive in my head than that image that you are carrying right now.
But
because it's
really
traumatic.
painful.
Yeah,
it
it's so
is
traumatic.
you
Tato,
know.
have you done that before? Body
I-
viewing.
Yeah, no, like I lost a person right on my arms, like died right in front of me, like right in front of me, kind of thing.
That's so scary, guys.
It's crazy. And I think,
and it's messed up because if I'm alone,
you think
I
about
I
it.
always think about it when I'm alone.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like
comes back to
viewing
my mind.
someone's body, dead body. Guys.
especially when they just, you know, and their body
Fresh.
is like, yeah, if I
No. I don't do that. I really
kinda
don't.
kick in when you start to sit like,
Because I'm such a
alone and all
mental
that.
person.
Yeah,
Like
you'll remember it.
Yes, it will sit in my brain.
And it's messed up also, like, to that situation, because I still remember, like, because of the fact that that person died in front of me when they died, when it was time for the unveiling of the coffin, when I went there, bro, and I saw like her face, I was like, no, I don't wanna remember her like how you said. I don't want to remember her like that.
Yeah, I didn't want to remember my dad like that. I was like, guys, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, viewing is something
crazy.
else.
For me, it was the
Viewing
best
is a
decision. I'm a
different
very
thing,
mental person. I can imagine you guys, it pops up in your head sometimes, you know, when you thinking of something and then boom.
I think for me, more than anything, it was like having those last moments, you know.
No, guys, last moments, it's fine when you're alive. I do not want to see you on the other side.
But hear me out.
Yeah.
When like I was in matric last year,
Mm.
and I'm writing my finals.
Mm.
I study. So I went to the library every day after writing. I went and I studied. And then I come home this one time. He's not there. Like, oh, why? Because he had cancer. I'm like, where's this guy? I look everywhere. They're like, oh, he went to the hospital. For that time in me writing, he went to the hospital. Boom, he's on the news. SA gospel star is sick. whatnot. Now you
Mm.
get journalists that are trying to come up with stories that are trying to get into the hospital and see. So now you can like kind of somewhat understand like how I'm going through it mentally.
And
People
then
are
there's
asking me
still
at
now
school, and
this
there's still all these stories. And I mean,
yeah.
on Twitter, dude, like the things that they were saying, they're like, this guy must just take ARVs and whatnot. I mean, you get hurt, bruh. So now then I made it like a goal that, like, you know what, on my
Wait,
birthday.
can I ask who's your late father?
Nezimu.
So they were saying he had AIDS.
Yeah, hey, people are ruthless. So I made it my goal that after graduating,
Ningolile, guys, I just want to
I'm
tell
gonna go see
you.
him. So I went to see him on my birthday, and that was the last time. That was like the first and the last time I saw him after like a whole like month or two. You know, so I made it that thing where like I want to see him again before I can't see him. That's why I was like, I built up that strength on the day of the funeral to go like when I go view that body, it's like this is the last time I'm seeing you. So I'd rather be hurt there than be hurt even more when I could have like went
and saw
gone
you.
to see you know, because once you go down there, I know like I can't dig you up and now try to see you. You know, I'm not gonna like what I'm seeing. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go there. Yes, he had like
do you guys
makeup
believe?
but I was like,
do you guys believe in expensive coffins and big stones and stuff?
Can I ask you guys something?
Yeah.
Why are you guys talking about death? Like, really?
Because it's an
Crazy,
entertaining topic,
How
and
is it entertainers?
it challenges the mind. And Giti was talking about mental health, man.
Yeah, but
So we're
how's
speaking
that
about
entertainment news, guys?
But it's entertaining to see how people deal with death.
Like, really, guys, that is so
Yes.
depressing. Succeed.
it was deep. Yeah.
No, but like we had one
I'm
fun
so sorry,
one.
guys.
We had one fun one, and I feel like it's so
Yeah.
important to speak about things that we've gone through.
You know what?
You know?
I want us to speak about before your feature actually ends. Zotwa Wabantu has kicked off like a month-long 35th birthday celebration.
So that's 35.
Yeah,
Yo.
she started it.
Yeah, well,
She's
like apparently,
35.
Zotwa Wabantu kicked off her month-long birthday celebration over the weekend at the Sunnyside Lifestyle Lounge in Pretoria.
Guys, I don't
really.
understand this whole month birthday thing. I understand a week birthday celebration, a whole weekend. A month, no neighbor.
When you're a celebrity, you have
No, I even when you're a celebrity, it can be a week. It can be from Monday to Sunday.
Zota's
Sharp.
35?
That's the chat.
But
That's
that
my
lady
chat.
has a nice body, hey?
No,
Ah.
despite that, like 35, she looks like she's 45.
No,
Yeah.
guys, she doesn't.
She has a nice
it's
bum.
just like I think maybe he puts her face that made her like that.
Yeah.
I don't think she has an ugly face. Or maybe all the stuff she's been through. We know her story. Remember from her show? All the stuff she used to tell us about, what she went through, etc. Maybe those are the type
Okay,
of
I never
things.
followed her like that.
Oh, I did. I watched
I
the
just knew her
show.
that she was that lady.
That honey
who would take
always
off
a
her
panty.
and whatever.
She pissed on in a basin.
in a basin. Like we always know. Like,
Wait, I never heard of that one.
Yeah, she was like, she didn't want to wait in line, so
So
she
she
ended up
pissed in the basin.
pissing in the basin.
And who the hell is gonna what? Sorry for my language. Wash their hands in that basin afterwards.
Nah, clearly
Yeah, I don't
people
know.
don't
Imagine you in the line, guys, in the
Yeah.
club, and a girl just goes on the basin.
You don't
see,
even know
so
what,
we know
what has
Zota for
happened
bad
in those
things, you
toilets
know?
anyway. So
So I mean, like her
Oh,
and her
that's so
explaining,
nasty.
do you really expect us to really understand and be like, oh, like,
But also,
yes,
it's
you go
not
through
shocking
things.
because nguzodwa.
Exactly, you know. So yeah, but no shame. She's got a nice body
She has a very nice
from
body.
below waist,
Yes, even
up
her
the
waist.
waist from the eye.
She has a small waist for a 35-year-old.
But
this guy. So in other
eye.
words, this is the saying that guys usually like saying. They're like, so she's got the body to heal and the face to kill.
That's an insult.
She's got the body to heal and a face to kill.
But face to kill can also be a good thing. I mean, someone can say,
Wait,
"Oh, you
wait,
killing
Jeff.
it.
But you
Nah,
can't
Oh,
have
you
that.
killing it, son."
No, don't come and change the guy's.
Okay,
no,
whatever.
Don't come and
Don't change the
like
story.
the guy code. Like, you
Yeah,
know what?
like-
I really don't understand when women come and they change the guy code.
Okay, guy
like
code.
it's our code. You
Like,
know,
you
don't
see,
come and change it.
If it says
Oh.
like the face is gonna kill you,
It's gonna
gonna
kill
kill
you.
if we wanna say that the face is beautiful, we're gonna say it's beautiful straight.
yeah.
If we say it's gonna kill you, we all know what kill means. So don't try like Tambisa and then as if we're gonna be like, oh, okay,
Nah,
we
it doesn't.
know.
We don't play like that. We don't play like that, girl.
No.
So
Guys, I have another one for entertainers.
all right, cool.
Alright.
What do you guys think of how I'm going back to the death thing? How wait, Tato, relax.
no.
We're a matured environment here.
So what? We mature
Did you buy
environment.
we
that?
speak about everything.
Did you buy it?
Buy
Or
what
you
now?
You
What
just
do you-
took it from the thing. How much
Really?
is that thing?
But
Like-
I'm sorry.
This
I
is
was
not the
still-
drive show, Papa.
Sorry.
Did he just do that?
Sorry about that.
Anyway, how do you think about
And you know, can I tell you something? Instantly, when you did that, we just lost views by just you doing that.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
But like
I'm sorry.
Mara.
hey,
Hey.
Buloy.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm saying, guys, what do you guys think of the grieving? Like, you guys saw Kangin Bao and Lasizwe and all of that, the father's funeral. I don't know if you guys saw the posts and stuff.
When was this? Was this like quite relevant? Like
Yeah,
quite new?
recent. Yes,
Recent,
yes. And then just people were commenting on Twitter about how why is Lasizwe taking photos of himself while he's crying and posting them and letting people take photos of him, and he was
Yeah, but
wearing
why,
this
though?
white. Exactly, isn't that weird? Like
I think-
when you're mourning, I don't feel like it. Even Kanye Bao didn't post. She literally posted one picture, like literally in a husa position next to her father's grave, and that was it. All Lasizwe was there, like, you know, like with this big long raped, I don't know, suit dress something, and people
Wait,
are just
but
like,
why?
I honestly feel
why?
like and this goes for everyone.
I
and
just feel
not
like-
because
We grieve differently. Yes, I understand that, but why must it?
Selfie.
Why is taking pictures of me and I'm posting them? Like
Was it a
literally,
selfie or was it like a cameraman around there
it
who
was
took
a
pictures?
a cameraman was taking pictures. But why do you upload those
Upload
type
them.
of pictures
look,
But still, though, why would you take pictures of you
of you
in that
there,
state?
in that? You know, like for me, it does. Like the only time maybe that I would let that slide is maybe if when you guys were at the graveside as a family, and then
no
someone,
cameraman, no nothing
like,
there.
I'm just thinking like
The
and someone is
cameraman-
there to take maybe the photo of
the grave, the
grave,
stone.
you know what I mean, and but like the way you're explaining it to me, it seems like it was a photo shoot.
Google Lasizwe morning, you'll literally see it.
It seems like it was a photo shoot.
Did you see it? Ne?
Nah, I didn't see it.
Yeah,
like,
literally.
I mean, as I heard that the father passed away. like, you know,
Lasizwe,
I'm sorry about that.
Lasizwe, what's
but
his surname
I
again?
just Dambuza, something like that.
like
Honestly,
A funeral, father's funeral,
I
and
feel
then
like
go to
it's
images.
one- It's one of the
Oh,
most.
oh,
Then go to
I see.
images.
I
You'll
see.
see all
I
the
know.
images there.
I see. I think it's justifiable and not justifiable at the same time, if that makes any sense. Nah.
Nah,
I feel like whether it's
But did
justifiable
he
or
post it?
not,
yes, he posted them on his IG.
whether it's justifiable or not,
I feel like camera crew should
It's-
just remain at the memorial section or, at the church section or whatever, not to the grave site. There's no reason for that. What was the reason?
yeah.
Do you understand?
All I'm saying is that I just don't see it necessary to be posting those type of things. I don't think it's
During that
advisable.
time, yeah.
If you want that help from people, maybe let people know one by one, because like I mean, I didn't even do that.
Mm.
With me, people came to me. I didn't go on my status and be like, okay, maybe when my dad dies, oh no, my dad is dead and whatnot. I really feel like whether you lose a person, guys, I feel like
But his
you can post
argument
them
was,
after. Or
yes,
like,
after like a
even
year
talking
later.
about it,
Mm,
even talking about or posting such things.
He
it's
was
so-
like,
it's
no,
unnecessary.
people mourn differently and people should stop judging him for taking those pictures and posting them.
No,
That was
because
how he felt in the moment. I'm just like,
But that's not the moment there.
yeah.
You felt like that when you were at the funeral. Now, and I'm sure they took it for your own personal things, so that you can have them.
Yeah, that's
at
what I'm
home
saying.
and
Your own
keep them,
personal. Like that's what I'm saying. Like the only thing I would argue about it is posting them. It's like
exactly like
why?
Did you see the one when he's by the grave and he's flowing the jet?
Yes, I just saw it. I just saw it right now. Like,
I'm
and then like also okay, in terms of apparels and funerals, I know now because you guys have just put my mind into this. And in terms of apparels and funerals, is it a thing where you have to wear white?
No.
No, I feel like if you want to, you will. I wore white at my death funeral.
I wore black.
He was known to wear like a white jacket
This guy just cracked
and
me up.
and
Dude,
like, the
wait,
rest of the
wait,
suit
wait,
is
wait. Can I
black.
just
What
Can
guy?
Sunny, there was like, dude, that caught us off guard. No, he was
This
like
guy
out here
just-
doing, the things, make sure that you know,
That you're
like
ready.
you're looking all swagged up kind of thing. Like, wow, dude. Like, wow.
That person with the dream catcher.
Yeah.
How you
Dream
doing?
catcher. I want to catch my dreams.
Wait, man, before you
I'm
start
good.
flirting.
I'm good.
Okay.
How are you?
Oh, good, my
We
man.
good.
Where you from?
I'm from Brum. From
You're
Pontypridd.
from Bram.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is there a white background? Where
As
are
in,
you
like-
sitting?
He's taking ID photos.
I can't be
happened?
showing my bed and all the messy stuff here, but so it's
Standing
Oh, so
it's
you
a
get
mess.
school.
School happened.
All right, no, that makes sense.
And then who's the lovely lady at the bottom there? Hi.
Hi, I'm Kylie.
Hi, Kylie. How are
Kylie.
you?
I'm good. How are you?
We well.
And where you
Mhm.
calling us from, Kylie?
I am currently calling from New Jersey, USA.
Shout out.
Hey.
How far is New Jersey again from New York?
Huh?
How far is New Jersey from New York?
It's about 20 minutes actually, but I'm from Botswana. I was born and raised in
Okay.
Botswana.
Oh, okay. So how's America right now? How's COVID there? And like, what's going on?
It's chaos. It's chaotic. We still haven't gone to school, and a lot of people are not really following the COVID rules. So
Yeah, because of your father, Donald Trump. That's
yeah,
what the one. You guys got
Yeah.
like the most idiotic president on the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Regarding that, by the way, I don't think there's a need for us to actually dive right deep into it. So I just want to find out something from you guys in terms of this whole situation right now that's currently happening, and especially in America. Like, so your father just came out here and he was like, because his son got like COVID and stuff like that, and he came out and it was like, that's why he wants to reopen schools, is because like kids got a strong immune system. Like, how do people in America react to such things? Like, I don't understand though. Like, and the thing that pisses me off about America is that the majority of people in America support this guy.
Mhm.
Is there so many racist people in America?
I think so.
It's really bad.
Is it really that bad?
Yeah.
Because there's like riots happening at every corner. There's always a riot happening.
Oh my. I am so sorry to hear that, and I hope that you're safe there, and especially obviously as a black person, because it seems like Donald Trump and his administration are out here for black people, Chinese people, anyone that's just not white. It's just not
Yeah.
right. What's
Yeah.
if you're not white, you are not right in America currently. So it's kind of like messed up.
Yeah, let's speak about the celebrations. So let's speak about something happening that just happened in America.
What celebration is that?
The Lakers winning. That celebration.
Hey, you not even know, you're a Lakers fan?
No, Miami Heat, but I mean LeBron. You know when LeBron was on Miami with Dwayne Wade
Yeah.
tag teaming, that was phenomenal.
Yeah, but anyway,
Forever
I
phenomenal.
feel like he broke a record, if I'm not mistaken. Also,
He what you call it? Oh, Jordan had 10 something and he had 6 something. I forgot what you call it. But anyway, how were the celebrations that side? I saw people were going crazy.
Well, I haven't really seen much of the celebrations this side in Jersey.
Okay, because it's New Jersey and New York, and obviously the
Jersey.
Knicks didn't get there, so you guys weren't celebrating because y'all are haters. They were only celebrating in LA, obviously.
Yeah.
all right, got another guest also. Oratile, hi, how you doing? Seems like you're in school. Like, is that a school uniform?
It is. I'm at school. How are you? Thank you for having me.
It's nice to have you, but now we are about to go to like hard things, and I don't know if age restriction wise, it's appropriate.
Also, aren't you in class? Isn't it?
No, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You're like in
Okay,
high
but
school. You're a high school student.
No, she's
Yes.
a primary school student.
what grade are you in?
I'm in grade 11 at the National School of the Arts.
Sisi, sicela ubuyele encwadini. Sicela ubuyele encwadini.
I don't want you to fail, bro. Like, I
Yes,
don't
sicela
want,
ubuyele encwadini, babes.
like,
Thank you for showing
wait.
love.
Did you do your homework? You know we're
Did
gonna
I?
bash you about it. Did you do your homework?
I can't hear you properly. I think it's my
Did you do your
connection.
homework?
I did. I'm at
Oh,
drama
damn.
right now.
Oh, so
So
net drama wena ne, it's a drama. An actor.
all right. So anyway, guys, it is time for us to actually go to our next feature right now. It is exactly 3 minutes past 9 right now. If you just joined us, this is ilovemarvel.live. Do not forget, guys, you can follow us right now on Facebook. It is at ilovemarvel.live. On Twitter at ilovemarvel.l. And you can follow us also on Instagram, which is at ilovemarvel.live. We are currently live on our web player, also www.ilovemarvel.live. And it is the 15th of October, Central African time. It is currently 4 minutes past 9. If you didn't even know what day it is, I don't know.
There was a point in time though when during COVID I didn't know the days.
Is
Did you
it?
guys know the days?
Yeah, I did. I
I
did because
knew
I
then.
was hustling was I was still like during
At some
lockdown.
point I was just, still fumbled, and then life came back
Get your life
together.
in order, girl. So
No, my life is in order now. Check yourself.
anyway, guys, we're gonna be
Excuse me.
talking. We're gonna be talking about something that right now, because we've got also like international guests and stuff like that. I think it's time for us to actually speak about the other part of World Voices of the Future. So there might be World War III coming up, and Kylie, you probably might know about this, but your dad has pissed someone off, and the reason why this person right now is out here trying to make sure that the whole country in China prepares for this. So Xi Jinping tells the troops to focus on preparing for a war. Chinese President Xi Jinping has called on troops to put all their minds and energy on preparing for a war. In a visit to a military base in southern province of Gangadong on Tuesday, and then during an inspection of the People's Liberation Army Marine Corps in Chaozhou city in Jinghao. Yeah, it's nice that I can pronounce Chinese names like this, eh? Said the Xing told the soldiers rather to maintain a state of high alert and called on them to be absolutely loyal, absolutely pure, and absolutely reliable. Now, but the military visit comes as tensions between China and the United States remain at their highest point in decades, with disagreements over Taiwan and the coronavirus pandemic creating sharp divisions between Washington and Beijing. Now, the White House notified U.S. Congress that it was planning to move ahead with the sale of 3 advanced weapon systems to Taiwan. And according to a congressional aide, including the advanced high mobility artillery rocket system, China now says that they don't want Taiwan to have this. So, in a stern response from Beijing, Foreign Minister spokesperson Zhao Linjiang called on Washington to immediately cancel any arms sales plans to Taiwan and cut all U.S.-Taiwan military ties. Are you guys ready?
This statement's taking so long. Nah?
Are you not done with what you said?
Like, really?
Yeah.
I've already said what I had to say. Oh my God! Like, really?
Yeah.
So I shouldn't put basis in terms of why the war would go on. You guys just want me to say so China and USA are about to go on war because China's trying to stop United States from selling
Yes, because sometimes people's minds
have
go
you ever
off.
heard yourself speak? Look at behind these recordings and then you can come here. Don't do that. Don't do that. Look at the log in your eye first before you look at the speck in my eye. Okay. So anyway, guys,
That was just a very long statement. That's what I'm
okay,
putting
cool.
out
Let's
there.
let's get to it, guys.
Yeah,
World
let's
Voices
get to
of the
it.
Future, guys. We are about to probably go to World War III, and I'm gonna start with you, Kensani, man. In terms of what I just mentioned right now, so the United States and China are currently like at peaks in terms of their hits. Do you think that there is a possible World War III out of this, or maybe this thing will just maybe dumb down?
wanna hear
Ken
this
San,
guy's
it looks
answer.
still. It looks like he just took the ID photo. It looks like a mugshot. Like,
Kensani, can you hear
Kensani, can you
us?
hear us?
Yeah,
I think Kensani needs
I feel
to
like
re-enter.
I feel
Okay, Kylie, was that you?
Yeah, that's Kylie. Kylie said something.
like
Okay,
this
I think there's something wrong with the
is a
connection, guys.
temporary
Kylie, can you hear us?
thing between
Kylie, Kylie, if you can hear us,
USA and
I'm
China.
gonna
This is
yeah,
a
I'm
temporary
gonna ask
thing.
you to remove. I'm gonna remove Kylie, guys, and
Please
ask her to
re-enter everyone that just
re-enter.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah, please re-enter.
And then let me see. I think we've got
High school
Kensan.
kid.
Kensan, are you back?
Yeah, hey, my Wi-Fi is unstable. I don't know what it's doing here, but
Your WhatsApp is
yeah.
unstable.
Use Wi-Fi.
Oh,
Okay, can you hear us though?
My Wi-Fi.
you can't hear
Yeah,
us.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay,
Okay,
cool.
it's lagging quite a lot. So I'll
I
come back to
can.
you. Okay, it seems like Oratile. I'll start with Oratile. Oratile, can you hear us? Because it seems like you are blinking fine. I think we
Yeah, her connection looks
Yeah.
good.
I can hear you, but I think it's your line that's breaking, but I can hear you.
Our
Okay,
line.
okay.
Wait, our line.
No, that's fine. Let's
Wait,
continue.
girl, get all porked. What do you mean our line?
Ignore Tato.
Our line? We got a 5G
Okay.
tower up in this. What are you, our line? What are you talking about, girl? Come here and say it's our line. Anyway, Oratile, I'll start with you. I think Kylie, are you back?
Hi, Kylie.
Kylie's too.
Okay, let's just start with Oratile. Oratile, so what's your take in terms of this? Do you think there's a possible war right now in terms of the United States and China? And if that war goes on right now between the two, because they're basically battling each other right now. One doesn't want the other to sell military things to Taiwan, and the other one wants to sell things there. And apparently both of these two countries are currently at like their necks in terms of each other, in terms of relationship wise. So do you think this is a potential possible World War III?
I think
Yes.
that when there is a conflict between leaders, the tension builds up much quicker because they're essentially world powers. So I think if they don't deal with the matter in a proper governmental way, we might be seeing a possible World War III, considering how much more industrialized China is. We can't take for granted or not see how powerful China can become. So I think if they don't tread lightly, we might see a possible World War III.
Kylie? Kylie? There's no internet in New Jersey.
She's frozen.
Yeah, she's frozen. We need to get a New Jersey. You see what I did there?
Yeah, I did.
The banjo.
Kensani, let's go to you, man. What do you think about this whole situation?
Well, I think China and USA have been like fighting, yeah, from a long time. So like mostly it was technology based type of war. If you get me, they've been like fighting like through what is this? China was developing phones, right? And it was using Google and all that, and so they decided like to cut them off because I think maybe Trump or USA saw that China is becoming more and more what is this
Independent.
uh like yeah we see. So I think now looking at USA cutting off Thailand from selling weapons to them or something like that. Now China wants to start something by selling weapons to them, which is like a direct statement to them saying, "It's now we want war, because we don't fear you." You see, so I think maybe the war might happen. I'm not really sure, but it looks like that.
I have a comment actually. Before this whole COVID thing broke out, I don't know if you guys remember from last year, November, going into early this year, China and America had been having these little fights. And I feel like somewhat COVID was created to stop or, stop the timing of World War III. Don't you guys think of that? Because it literally was during the time of all these spiraling little arguments. And I think it was put in place just to reel back and one of the two win control. If you guys get what I'm trying to say. Are you guys not listening?
I am listening,
Yeah.
but like I'm just trying to,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
You guys were not concentrating, that's what.
No, why you say we're not concentrating?
You were not.
I was concentrating. I was hearing you.
But that's what I'm saying. They've been having these little fights,
Yeah.
like since end of last year, beginning of the year. And I know Corona was in China already last year, November. But what I'm trying to say is, I think it was put in place so that they could reel
As a
back
power thing.
as a power thing,
Yeah.
for World War III not to actually happen. So this was like the distraction or the thing they used to see who would gain more power or overcome it, etc., etc. That's why COVID was created.
Mhm. So for me, I think if you're gonna put it that way, these two countries have, like how Kensani mentioned, they have been on each other's necks for quite some time. And also the ironic thing is that they've been also helping each other. I mean, America owes like China like quite a lot of money also. So
China has a lot of ties, even with
Yeah.
us.
with the business part also in terms of that, and the technology part also. I mean, from even satellites all the way to like military things.
Everything.
So what I've noticed is that ever since Donald Trump came into power,
Yeah.
the relationship was a bit
shaky.
and what Donald Trump did was that when Donald Trump started showing his racial part,
Yeah.
it also spiraled something. And then now what happened was that, and the mediators, by the way, in terms of this, is Russia. Now you have Russia and China now who are currently, they're like friends now, like on steroids. Now, like, I mean, if China gives you a panda, you must just know that they respect you and you are their ally. And America hasn't received a panda from Xi
From
Jinping.
China.
So the thing is that right now, and I understand from the Chinese point of view, is that you are right now selling things to Taiwan, and Taiwan is relatively close also to us. And for them is that you giving them these military things, you are trying to basically infiltrate into our country
Yeah.
because they know how America deals. You know what I mean? And the thing about it is that with Jinping saying to his militants that guys, be wary. This is what I think. Be wary about this because anytime we might strike. And the reason why he's saying that is because if America is not going to basically bind by what he has put forth, right, in terms of saying to them that guys, don't do that, otherwise it's all ties lost. And if that war would happen right now, it's going to be a big thing because China
I don't
is going
think
to
it could happen right now during COVID. That would be
really.
absolutely.
Your thing is that it wouldn't happen during COVID. That's the
With
thing
the
that would
people
stop
in
it.
power.
No, I'm just saying that would be so ridiculous and so like, what are they gonna gain off of that right now when there's already so many losses
That's the whole. That's the whole thing.
economically?
But they
That's the
don't
whole.
care
They
about
don't
those
care
things.
exactly. And
They
don't
don't care
forget,
about those things.
if this war would happen, whichever country that's going to come out on top after this war, relatively speaking, that country will be running the majority of the world.
But
Then watch how South Africa
China
wants to
and
go there.
America are already running the world.
Yeah, they run the world like not in just that basis. They run the world in terms of like just in the economical part, like in terms
And
of business.
development.
Right
And
now,
technology.
exactly. But right now, if this war would happen, don't forget there'll be bases where each country would have a Chinese base in South Africa, for instance, and stuff like that. Now you are considering the military usage also in terms of that. And
So
then,
bazoza apha bazolwana nathi thina
it's
singena-
not fighting with us. It's
Usually is
dude,
Obama, like same time.
guys,
I
you
ring up
guys
Boma.
need to understand one thing. Like Kylie, I don't know if because you haven't mentioned your part in terms of this, but I need you guys to understand one thing. If you guys have been in history books in terms of World War One, World War Two, you will understand the basis between these fights. And the question I'm asking right now in terms of why I'm saying a possible World War III, and what is the thing of control behind it, not just on the economy state, guys. It's on a lot of things. Right now, do not forget that America is currently fighting TikTok, for instance, in terms of database kind of thing. The fight is now on a technology basis. And there's a
Is
lot
it
of
on 5G? What? I'm trying to
Yeah, it's on
understand exactly
5G.
what this World War III is really. Is it just ego? Is it just power?
it's not
Is
on ego.
greed?
Kylie, what did you want to say?
You said it was something about
I
5G.
feel like
What? Yeah.
I feel like okay, China and America. The problem is Trump wants to like remove. I feel like he wants to remove partnership with China because he knows that China is in the lead.
Mhm.
Half of our supplies we rely on China, everything, and with Trump acting all crazy, it's not gonna end well.
And you see, now that goes back to what Timberguys was also referring to in terms of the economy part of this whole struggle.
Yeah.
Now you see that economy-wise, there's two things. There's two fights, guys, in terms of economy. Economy right now is in the cyber world. That's the biggest controlling part of it. You know what I mean? Facebook, for people who didn't even know, Facebook has got like a lot of access to everyone's database. But it's not fought for because it is an American-based company. You know what I mean? It's an American-based company. And then TikTok, it's a Chinese-based company, which also has access to people's database.
Yeah. But I think also with them, I feel like with Trump is that type of guy, like he wants everything, and in actual fact, you can't really have everything. Like, I mean, if you
It's
look
impossible.
if you look at Facebook, you open your WhatsApp, at the bottom you see it says Facebook.
Even
Instagram,
IG, Facebook.
Because it's owned now by them.
All
It's
those
all
things, you
by
see. So it's-
Zuckerberg.
and like, so they're all liking that. And now, I mean, with TikTok, they had their own fights because like literally everything.
TikTok
goes-
had a racial,
racism
yeah.
thing, and they were like, no, they want to cut it off. America's gonna cut it off and whatever. And I felt like it wasn't because of that. It was because of that China thing, So it's like those simple things where like we want these little things so that we can feel like we have power. Trump literally wants everything. He
Yeah, I
wants
mean,
to be
this guy is
in
a business.
control.
He's a
He's
businessman.
man, and he's still
You know what I mean?
governmenting as a businessman.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And with what Kylie just mentioned right now, just to put on like an ad and a till also onto it. And when I say tills, that means we're signing off. So what I mean is that with what she just mentioned, that America relies heavily on China when it comes to supplies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like the rest of the world.
And like the rest of the world, right? And with him, it was that thing. I feel like with this thing that's happening with Taiwan, it's like you are poking the bear to get a reaction out of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's also not such a big deal about one not supplying. Just come to a formal agreement on certain things so that there's no reason to think of war.
Yeah.
In this situation, there's no reason for it to end up being a war.
Too many things that are holding them back from that thing.
Yeah.
And it's not a we problem. It's
a them problem.
Yeah, true.
It's so unnecessary for now it to be a war. It affects everyone, everything. And we're already in a crisis, a pandemic. Do we really need to go into a war?
Anyway, we are done right now, guys, with World Voices of the Future. It's time for us to move on to the favorite feature that we are about to have right now. Kylie and also Kensane, are you guys ready? We are about to play a favorite feature of ours called 5 Questions. Oratila, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, are you? So the current queen of 5 questions is Janelle, all the way from New York. And the person that was actually battling with her, who actually equaled the record, by the way, who's the current queen of the current king rather of 5 questions, is Khunse. But Khunse hasn't battled Janelle yet, so we can't give Khunse like the title
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
But he
needs
said
to-
he's coming
like runner-up.
tomorrow.
yeah, he says
might
he's
come
like a
tomorrow.
runner-up basically, right?
Is he coming in
So
tomorrow?
yeah, he says he's coming in tomorrow.
So
So
that's dope.
tomorrow it's gonna be the final. So whoever wins out of our guests today will basically partake in that to find out whether they can be the queen or the queen of 5 questions.
The king or the queen.
Which, yeah, the king or the queen, because you can't be the king and the queen at the same time. Unless I don't know that. I don't know how that would work. You know what I mean? So you want to find out who's the brainiest in I Love Marvel.live community. Are you guys ready?
Let go.
Let's go. Oh, let's do this.
All right, cool. So this is how it's gonna work, guys. I'm gonna ask you guys. It's gonna be 5 rounds. So I'm gonna ask you guys each 5 questions, and you have 5 seconds to answer your questions. And our guest also, not our guest, but our guest, our special guest, he's also part of it, and also our co-host is also part of it. Just playing for the sake of like being part of it. So if you can actually reach 20 points, you'll win yourself 20,000 rand. That is basically the score.
20,000 or 2,000. Yesterday he said 2. Today he's saying
I mistaken, guys. I always put myself into that thing. It's not 20,000 rand, hey guys. It's 2,000 rand. I don't have 20,000 me. I only have 2,000 rand to give away. Come around with that, yo.
How
So
much is 2,000 rand in dollars? It's
It's
like $20.
No, it's 115. If not mistaken, 115
I
US
bought
dollars.
$8.
Ah,
15 rand go.
115, somewhere there.
2,100.
No, but what can you get for 115 or
I don't think it's
151
115,
Like
guys.
Sneakers. If
or 160 something?
So 160, a dollar to a rand, it's 15 rand something. It's impossible for it to be 100 and something.
Okay, let's check the girl.
Okay.
You know, that's what we do in life. We
The
check,
girl.
ne? Let's check, ne?
Thank you.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah,
Are you sure though? With like, are you staying with your thing, right?
yeah, boy, I am.
Yeah, good girl. See, all right. 120.
How is
So-
it 120 if you?
120. 2,000 rand is 120
Yeah.
Okay, well, if she wins,
28
Kylie wins,
cents.
she's getting $120.
US dollars. Yes,
Nice.
and then extra charges. I'm not paying for the extra charges, ne? Right, I'm trying.
International payment,
Yeah,
you're
like-
gonna pay the extra charge.
Yeah, but like,
You are gonna pay for it through your bank. Well,
Yeah,
there's no
but like,
avoiding
I mean,
it.
I don't know what can you get for like 20 US dollars, by the way.
Let's get into it. Let's get into the game.
All right, cool. Let's start with 5 questions. Okay, wait. Like my private chats are like something. I'm getting confused here.
We are playing the game right now. Let's
And then
do
we
five-
go to never have I ever.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Anyway, let's get into it. So that's how we're gonna play it. All right, Tia just came back right now. So I'm gonna ask you guys like 5 questions. It's 5 rounds, and you got 5 seconds to answer the questions. If you don't know the answer, any of our contestants can steal by saying steal after your 5-second countdown. So if you didn't answer, someone can say steal. So you can actually, after 1 round, you can literally get, let's see how many of us, 5.
5 points.
You can literally get 5 points in 1 round. So in other words, you can actually make 25 points if you answer everyone's
Everything,
question.
Literally.
So the biggest high score right now, guys, it's 8 questions answered
Yeah.
by someone. All right.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's
Let's do
go.
Okay, cool. Here's the first question. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This question is for you, Oratila. I'm gonna start with high school first. Oratila, this is for you. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. On which continent is the country of Brazil? 5, 4,
What?
3. On which continent is
you
the
repeat the
country of
question?
Brazil? On which continent is the country of Brazil?
The country of Brazil. Is
5,
it not in
4, 3.
South, South
2,
America?
South America is the
The
correct
country
answer.
of Brazil, South America.
You
I think,
basically get
okay.
you're making us nervous.
Does she get a 1 point?
Yes, you get the one.
Okay, 1 point for you.
All right, cool. Now let's go to Kylie. Kylie, are you ready?
Yeah. I'm ready.
What is a baby seal called? What is a baby seal called? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Still,
0. All right.
a still nyan.
It's still
No. Oh, are you
it's
serious?
still
Good
young.
question.
It wasn't a hard question, guys. It is not that hard. Does anyone want to steal that question? Hey?
A baby seal. Wait.
Baby seal,
I
like
don't
really,
even
guys?
know.
Like none of you guys.
Yo, I don't know.
Tato, did
Wow.
you even know?
I knew what it was.
No, before your question.
Yes, I knew what it was.
What is
Seriously,
it? What
it's a
is
pup.
it? Is it a pup?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
guys, have you guys watched Happy?
Yeah. Oh.
If you have watched Happy Feet, you would know that it's a pup.
Yeah, it's a pup.
Pub. You're a pub.
Yeah.
Yeah, only me know Happy Feet. I'm 23 years old now. I'm old.
Yo,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah.
I'll squeeze yo. Yo.
All right.
Okay, next
Kensani,
question.
this is for you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Okay, cool. What is the name of the main fairy in Peter Pan? 5, 4,
Tinkerbell.
3. That's the correct answer. Tinkerbell is the correct answer. Well done, bro. All right, and this is for you now, Muzi. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
In Finding Nemo, what is Nemo's dad called? 5, 4,
Nemo's dad.
2,
Molly,
1,
George,
0.
Josh.
No, that's not. You're like wrong. Does anyone want to steal Muzi's
Temba.
question? Temba.
Is it not
Does anyone want to
Martin?
steal? Okay, but you have to say
No.
steal, guys.
Is
I'm not
Nemo's-
gonna take an answer if you don't say steal. Then I know who it is, and then I give you a chance to say your answer. So you can't just say the answer. You must say steal, and then I recognize you, comrade.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
Does anyone want to steal it?
Steve. Yeah.
Is steal?
Melon.
Yeah, Marlon is the right answer. I
So
hope you were not
true.
googling, bro. I hope you were not googling, eh? If you
Canisius
cheat, you're
on
cheating
two.
yourself, eh?
Nah. I
Okay,
remember.
Kensani.
I remember
Okay.
the story, the thingy.
Okay, next question.
All right, cool. This is for you. Are you ready?
I am ready. Let's
What is the
go.
name of the hero in The Lion King? Like, if you don't know those answer, like 5.
Simba.
Yeah, I was seriously, I was gonna disown you. I was literally gonna say, get out
My
of the
dad
studio.
had a Rottweiler called Simba. How
Yeah.
could I not know?
Your dad loves The Lion King. Anyway, this is for you right now. All right, Tila, you ready? Second round. Are you ready? We need to
Yes.
fast track. Okay, cool. So this is for you, Oratile, and your question goes as follows: what type of animal is a Labrador? 5, 4, 3.
What type of animal is what?
A Labrador. 2, 1.
Steal.
Are you-
Steal.
are you
I
really-
said it's a dog.
Yeah, she said it first, though, guys. Like I heard, but she said it first.
I
It's
think
a
with her,
dog.
It's a dog, yeah.
lagging by her side, so she can't really hear.
Who?
Oh shit.
Alright,
I asked Gendau.
So she always-
Ask Gendau.
She always
2
asking,
points, please. 2
sorry.
points. I beg. 2 points. Thank you.
All right, cool. All right, next question. This is for you, Kylie. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you hear that? That was quick. I said, "Are you ready?" She's like, "Yeah." So you see, she can hear us also. you know?
Masien Kingo.
All right. Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires is the capital city of which country? It's close to you guys, man. Buenos Aires is the capital city of which country? And it's in South America, by the way. 5, 4, 3.
Um,
2.
Puerto Rico.
What? Wow.
Still
Yes, Steel?
Mexico.
No.
Oh.
Still,
Yeah, Steel.
is it not?
Buenos Aires.
What's
Is
that
it not
name?
You can't say it anymore. Dude,
Argentina?
Argentina is the correct answer. Argentina is the correct answer.
Let's
Puerto
go, let's-
Rico, like really, like you live around in the
Puerto
North and
Rico.
South American place, like you must go where you are, bruh.
No,
Like,
but we don't learn about the South. Only North America. There's no South America. West
America
America.
loves
Just the
themselves
North.
so much, like-
They're so, they're so conceited, hey?
dude.
So conceited.
Anyway, Kensan, are you ready? This is for you.
Yeah.
What type of bird is a pintail? What type of bird is a pintail? 5, 4, 3, 2,
A
1. Nah, sorry, a bird really. 0. What type of bird is a pintail? Does anyone want to steal this question?
No, I don't know.
Who wants to steal? Who
An
said steal?
eagle.
I heard someone say steal.
Steal.
Okay, who's that?
That's
Kylie.
Kylie.
All right, Kylie.
A pintail. That's
I'll give you a clue.
mhm.
Bugs Bunny has an arch enemy. What you call it? Arch nemesis, basically. It is arch nemesis. It's a
duck.
type of. Yeah, that's the correct answer. Duck is the correct answer. Well
Guys,
done.
I even forgot Bugs Bunny, but
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
no.
crazy. You forgot Bugs Bunny. What's up, Doc? Anyway.
Let's go.
Okay, cool. So after 3 rounds, guys, can I look at the score? We're going to the 3rd round right now. Let's recap how the
The
score
scoreboard,
looks like.
please.
All right, Oratile is sitting at 1, who's not here. I don't know where she is. Kylie at 1, Kensani on 2, Muzi at 1, and
Tembagazi at 2.
So
Bouncing
conceited,
back,
just like
bouncing
America. All right, cool. So let's really wrap this thing up. Now we're going to the 3rd round, and I'm gonna ask these questions quite quickly right now. Are you ready, Kylie?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Which sport is played with a shuttlecock?
Oh, what?
Which
That's a
sport
gun, right?
is played with a shuttlecock? It looks similar to tennis. The name of the sport. The sport looks.
Badminton.
Badminton is the correct answer. Well done. All right, and Oratile back now.
Yes,
Oratile point to it. Like I'll tell you.
I'm gonna come back. I'll go.
Oh, you better. You're on the 3rd round. Now, this is for you. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. What is the longest snake in the world? The longest snake in the world. Yes. 5.
Is an anaconda considered a snake?
3. It's not an anaconda though. 2. Try another one. What? No. A black mamba. 2. Really?
A
1.
cobra.
Nope.
Steal.
Wow.
I said it first.
He said still. He said still first. Who said still?
A python.
A python is the correct answer.
Oh wow.
Oratile, like really? They need to take you back to grade 10.
No, yeah, honestly.
All right, cool. And now we are moving along to the next person. Kensani, this is yours. Are you ready? Kensani?
Yeah.
Kensani. Yeah, man, you gotta answer.
Your
quickly,
Wi-Fi
man.
is
Your
We're
Wi-Fi's
running
gonna
out
kill
of
you.
town.
It's gonna kill you, bro. It's gonna kill you, seriously.
It's-
Kensani, is Kensani still around?
Kensani, are you hearing us? Are you?
Yeah,
Can you hear?
I'm still here. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes, I
Alright,
can
cool.
hear you.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Here's your question. How many years are there in a millennium? 5, 4,
Millennium. 1,000.
2. 1,000 is the correct answer. Well done. All right, moving along. Muzi, this is for you. Are you ready?
Yes.
What's the name of Harry Potter's pet owl? 5, 4, 3, 2,
Albert.
1. Albert. Really? That best? Albert. Wow. Does anyone want to steal? Does anyone want to steal?
Still, Edward.
No. Really, Edward? Like, really? Anyway, does anyone else want to steal?
Chocolate.
Okay, the next question.
All right. The answer you guys were looking for was Hedwig.
I couldn't hear it.
Hedwig. Like really, but you've never watched. You've never watched it. So anyway, it's not a yeah. This is for you.
Whatever.
This is for you. 3rd round. This is for you. Final question for you. What is the largest planet in the solar system? 5, 4, 3,
The sun,
2,
Earth.
1,
Steal.
0.
Steal.
Saturn.
Wait, no, you're wrong. Then who said steal? Who said steal first? Who was the other person? Was it Oratile?
No, it was me.
It was
Was you, Kylie? Okay, what's the answer, Kylie?
Jupiter.
Jupiter is the correct answer. Well done.
Yeah.
All right, after the
That is
3rd
the
round,
sun.
let's look at the score. The sun, like really a sun, a planet. All right, after the 3rd round, the scores are currently sitting as follows. We've got Oratile sitting at 1. Oratile, you better do something. Kylie at 3. Well done, Kylie. Kensani at 3. Well done, Kensani. Muzi on 2 and Timbegazi on 2. Now we're moving along to the 4th round. Are you ready, Kylie? Here's your question.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Which artist painted the Mona Lisa? 5, 4, 3,
Leonardo da Vinci.
2. Okay, that's the correct answer. Well done. All right, moving along right now. I'm moving quickly now, guys, because we need to play Never Have I Ever. All right, Dila, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, Dila, this is for you. How many days are there in June? 5.
30.
4. Correct answer. Moving along to Kensani. Kensani, are you ready?
Yeah.
What is a female swan called? 5, 4, 3, 2. I'll give you a clue. You write with this thing. 1, 0.
Steal.
Pen.
A pen.
Like he already stole for you and I already gave it to him. So pen, yeah, pen. You're right.
But I said it though. I said it.
But you
blame your
Network
Wi-Fi.
connection,
I get that
Askis.
point.
The network.
Next question, guys. We need to wrap up.
All right. I'm sorry, Kensani. Try to steal his question. Maybe you might get this one right. Anyway, what is the official residence of the President of the United States, Muzi?
White House.
All right. Okay. I didn't even have to count. Okay, cool. This is for you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What is the name of the snowman in the film Frozen? 5, 4,
Yoshi Manjas.
3,
Still.
2, 1. Okay, who stole?
No, I
Me,
stole.
I stole.
Yeah,
But
but,
I
like,
didn't know.
but that's the thing. She said she doesn't know. She was already giving up.
No, but you were still counting. You could have said
Okay,
no.
okay, but like, let's give it to the girl. Shit. All right. Who said steal first? Who was the one that said
It was
steal?
you.
All right, Dile. What's the answer?
His name is Olaf.
Olaf is the correct answer. Well done.
Guys, how do you remember all these cartoons?
We're babies in that house, Baba.
No.
There's babies.
All right, the final. This is the final round. Are you guys ready? Final round, guys. So let's see. Here it is. What color? This is for you, by the way, Oratile. Are you ready?
Yes.
What color are sapphires?
Oh, what?
What
Sapphire.
color are sapphires? Yeah.
Are they not
5.
blue?
Blue is the correct answer. Stop asking me the
Hey, you're a
question.
smart girl, Shay.
Are they not blue? Like,
Yes.
then I'm gonna be like, no, they're not. You know what I mean? All right, cool. This is for you, Kylie. Are you ready?
Yeah.
This is not easy, eh?
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
What are the 3 primary colors? 5, 4, 3, 2.
Orange, red, and blue.
Still.
No, you are
Still,
right?
still.
Wait,
Yellow, red,
primary
and blue.
colors.
Yeah.
Yellow, red, and green.
Yo,
No,
wow.
still.
Deal.
Yellow, red, and blue.
It was, who said
It was
still? It was
Oratile.
Oratile, yes?
Yellow, red, and blue.
Yes, that's the correct answer.
But I did
I
say
just
the
said that.
But
first
then
time.
you changed
Ah.
your answer.
Guys, I know I'm supposed to get
Your
it.
answer.
I'm supposed to get it. No,
You
I
just have to
get
change
it.
your answer. You changed your answer. Nobody changed your answer, Sway. You changed your answer.
How, Sway?
Ha, Sway. You.
Give me the. I said it first, though.
But you changed. That, you see, when you changed, it shows
You
that
changed
you weren't
the-
sure.
Exactly. You are not sure about your answer. That's like being in school writing an exam and they ask you that question and you scratch it after
Last
writing it. And then, you
question.
write,
Thank you, Minister. Thank you.
and then the teacher asks you,
All
like, why
right,
did you scratch it?
sir.
Jeez. I'll give you an F right now. Anyway, so moving
Failures
along,
not in my vocabulary.
now moving along to I think this question is for Kylie, right? Guys, is it Kylie?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah.
Kensani now. Okay, Kensani, I lost track. Kensani, are you ready? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
In which country are the pyramids of Giza?
What?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Still.
Still.
Africa.
It's me. I know. I said still first.
But wait,
No, I said still first.
before I get to you guys, did you say Africa, bruh?
I said
In which
I was
country are
guessing,
the
yeah.
pyramids of Giza?
I said still
Oh,
first.
it's not.
Wait, wait. Wait, wait. Did you say
Nah,
Africa.
That was a mistake. That was a
Ah,
mistake.
Oh wow!
I
said
know
Africa.
Africa is a continent. I know.
First, because I'm listening.
Okay.
I am listening.
Guys.
Right? I know who said still first. Kylie,
Egypt.
Egypt is the correct
Kylie
answer.
said
Still.
Guys,
We
did
said
Kylie
still,
say
and then he-
still?
No, we said still, and he remembered Africa only. And then when we were arguing, she said still.
Papa. Yes,
No.
both of you guys said still equally.
No.
You are
Oh,
you're standing.
Bora. Oh my
Like,
gosh,
you're standing.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Muzi, are you ready for your question?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, cool. What are the two longest rivers in the world, Muzi?
Nile and Amazon.
Okay, wow, that's the correct answer. All right. Timber guys, are you ready?
Mm,
Why you say with that
Mm.
sass? Like, what's wrong with you?
mm.
Okay. Of which country is Brussels the capital? Girl, I asked you this question yesterday. Of which country is Brussels the capital of? I'll give you a clue. They have the best chocolate. There's a chocolate named after it. It's the chocolate.
Belgium.
Well done.
Oh, thank
All right,
you.
guys. So after 5 questions, let's look at who
The
actually won.
scoreboard.
Let's look
Let's
at the
see.
scoreboard. All right, Oratile, well done. You got 5. How the hell did she get to 5? She didn't say this is gonna catch up.
Everyone, Kylie's
Kylie's got 5. Kensani's got 3. Muzi got
Muzi's
5.
First time.
So how is this gonna work
Exactly.
now?
How is this gonna?
Tiebreaker. Okay, guys, tiebreaker because I need a winner out of all my callers right now. So the tiebreaker is going to be Muzi. You don't have to play this one because you're already here. So it's going to be between Kylie and Oratile. So the tiebreaker is that I'm going to ask you guys 3 questions, right?
1.
3. It's 3. It's top
Oh.
three.
Can I play?
That's how it
Because I
works.
got the point. but then
No, it's
they're
2.
gonna be pressing each other. I just wanna participate.
Should we let him participate? Okay,
Okay.
fine. Participate. Okay, so these are the
Why
correct
is she
names.
saying okay as if
These are your buzzer words, guys. We don't have time. These are your buzzer words. Kylie, your buzzer word will be I. Muzi, your buzzer word will be love. And then Oratila, your buzzer word will be Melville.
Okay.
All right? Is everyone included with their buzzer words?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So this is how it's going to work. I'm going to ask you guys questions. It's going to be basically the first person to reach 3 questions right. Whoever's going to get the 3 of them right wins, right? And then also another thing about this is that when I ask you the question, you literally have 3 seconds to answer it. 3 seconds. So when you say your buzzer word, you got 3 seconds. You can't say You can't do that. Okay. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And here's the first question. What is the smallest ocean in the world?
Love.
Yeah.
Atlantic.
Arctic is the correct answer. Well done. Next question. What famous building did Guy Fawkes try to blow up?
I.
Yes?
Parliament. Some parliament.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got one word of it. The phrase, it's the of
The UK Parliament.
no. Your three. You know, you were there, right? It is Parliament, but it's the Houses of Parliament.
No.
Yeah, but like I can't give it to you right now. Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, next question. What is a group of kangaroos called?
Love.
Yeah,
Mob.
mob is the correct answer. Wow, guys, ladies, what's going on? All right, next question. In which year did the Second World War end?
Love.
Yes.
1917.
Nope. 1917.
Marvel.
Second
Marvel.
World. Yeah, Marvel. Yes.
1918.
1918. The Second World War. You guys, Second World War.
Love.
1918.
I.
Yes.
45.
I'm going to I.
Okay.
1932.
No. You got
Love.
it right, by the way.
45.
Yes. 1945. So Muzi wins. Bye bye, Muzi. Yeah. Sure. Hey. ladies.
I'm here for
Now
never,
whoever
ever.
now because we're gonna have to end this thing right now. But whoever's gonna get this one right, ladies, out of the two of you guys, is basically going to be in the what you call this, the finals tomorrow. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. What is a baby goat called?
Baby goat.
I'm moving on to the next question.
Isn't a sheep?
With the serious, a baby goat is called
The
sheep.
sheep. Were you listening? Were you listening?
Okay,
Isn't
guys.
it a lamb?
Never have I ever
Wait,
time.
we have to finish this thing. We can't go there.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
ladies,
fine.
guys, come on. You guys need to get this one right. Which fairy tale character slept for 100 years?
Melville.
I said it first. I heard I first. Oratile was busy saying
Oratile, you must win so you can come here on the holidays, man.
Anyway,
Just one.
yes.
Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty is the correct answer, Kylie. Well done. Yo, you guys clapped though. Like it's a clap. Wait, I'm looking for the claps. Yeah, I can't find the claps, guys.
Like applause.
Oh no, that's not a clap. That's a school bell.
There, it's time, Ora. It's time.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, like I don't know. Oh, there it is. There we go. Awesome. All right, Kylie. So that means you're gonna come through tomorrow. That means you have to wake up. I don't know New Jersey's time, but you're gonna have to wake up early again to play 5 questions. It is the final, so 5 questions are gonna start off very early. Quint is gonna be joining us, I think, tomorrow also. He's going to be co-hosting with us, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to be having a fantastic one. Janelle, all the way from New York, is going to be with us also. Oratile, don't worry. Do not despair. It's fine, girl. You got another opportunity. Kensani, also, do not despair, my boy. It's fine. You'll have also another opportunity. But yeah, shout out to you guys in terms of that. Now, let's play Never Have I Ever. I've got it. So, are you guys ready? Never Have I Ever. If you've done it, if you've done it, you say love. If you haven't done it, you say Melville. Okay.
Oh, we're playing with them today.
We're playing with, we always play with our guests. Like, our guests always stay with us.
Did they play yesterday?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, okay. So never have I ever, guys. If you guys were watching earlier, basically, never have I ever. We were speaking about mental health and how it's Mental Health Awareness Month, which is October. So the questions are basically based on that. So the first one is, never have I ever cried over the ending of a relationship. This relationship could be a friendship, a boyfriend, family member, etc., etc.
Love. Like, I feel like
Love.
Like, yeah.
Love.
Love.
And Kylie, Kensani,
Kylie seems like she's thinking an Oratile.
Love.
I think
you savages, you've never cried about none of that.
Well,
who said Melville?
Kylie.
No, it's Oratile.
It's Oratile.
She's lying.
Really? You haven't cried? Okay,
No.
fine. Let's respect her. She
Okay.
never cried.
Okay.
Kylie?
I've cried.
Yeah.
So love. I love to obviously because
All right.
yeah.
All right. I
obvious.
just want you guys to just tell me the relationship that you were in, just a small synopsis. Relationship that you were in and
what happened, how
and what
it
happened.
ended.
But small synopsis. It mustn't be more than a minute. Kylie, you'll start.
Basically, well, because of long distance, and I found out that that person was cheating on me. That made it 10 times worse. So
Typical male behavior.
Oh, wow. A typical male behavior. Like, really? What if it was a girl? What if Kylie swings on the other side and it was a girl?
Typical male behavior.
Nah,
it
you don't
was
know
a
that.
girl.
Woo!
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, next question. What?
Awesomeness, girl. Anyway, Kensani, you?
Yeah. It was back in 2017. Ish, I was in it deep. I want so like I was like, nah, I'm committed and all that. Then Jiggy Jiggy girl broke up with me over the phone via the mother. So
Via the mother.
So you are the guy that
no, 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 no.
What's up, Michael?
That's not me. That's not me. That's not me.
Is that you?
That's not me. Nah, that's not me.
Literally.
That's not me.
Wait. So, for those who don't know, nah, there's been a thing that went out. Dude, is that you? Like, wait. Can you explain?
No, that's not me.
Wait. Muzi, can you explain why we are going all frantic about this guy right now?
Because he said he's
Muzi.
because he said he's
You. Nah,
Okay.
because there was this video going around. This girl dating this guy here. And then the mother found out. And then the mother
Nah, that's not me. That's not me.
via voice
not
note, she was
He says it's not him.
Oh.
So guys, we just hyped up
That's
for
not
nothing.
me.
But Kenza, you could have played
Yo.
it. He still went on.
you would have trended.
Hey,
on
let's
social-
see.
So are you looking for a girlfriend, bro?
No, we ain't got time for that. Last
Wait,
question.
wait. So your relationship, your girlfriend broke up with you through her mother. Her mother was the one that said, "Ngwanak, it's not working."
Nah, the mother was like, the mother didn't know about the relationship. Only one of her sisters knew. So it was on a Sunday, so she came with her other sister, which I didn't know. So that time we were fighting, we were having an argument, we were causing a scene, I think. So the sister came and she was like, "Hey, what's hey, you're causing noise, blah blah blah, whatever. Are you guys dating?" I said yes, and then the girl said no, and I was like, "Hey, what's happening now?" So the sister was like, "Hey guys, you're dating. Hey, I'm gonna tell your mother." I was like, "Yeah." So after
Kind of close to you.
later that day, she called. She called
Your
me and then
connection's
she
so
was
bad.
like,
You know this.
"It's over."
Okay.
And she was like,
So
"Nah,
we
say
did
it
the last
properly. I wanna
question,
hear
guys.
it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to hear his conclusion, guys. Like, let's hear his conclusion.
He's
so
breaking
then after
down.
I thought she was playing. Oh, then after that I thought she was playing. I
Yeah,
played it cool. I was like,
You
"Nah,
thought she was
it's
playing,
over."
yeah.
The next day I called. I was like, "Yo, man, baby, what's up?" She was like, "Nah, it's over." Yeah, so she was like, "Nah, it's really over." I was like, "What?" Because I was really committed. So I was like, "Nah, never again." But hey, Mutolo, guys.
It's life. Give me Jordan. That's easy, boy. You'll be strong, eh? You'll be strong. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Next one is
Yeah.
never have I ever been through a mental breakdown? And if you were, what was it? If you're comfortable mentioning it.
Love, and I'm not gonna mention it.
It's the same. Thank you.
Love.
Mm.
Sorry, what did you say?
Love.
Melville.
And
Melville.
I have.
do you guys want to speak about it or not?
It was before exams,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
want to
that-
speak
that's-
about? Do you want to tell us about the mental breakdown?
Nah, no.
You're about to fail
And
exams,
you,
and then
Kentani?
you had a mental breakdown because you didn't study. I understand that. Like, it gets to me also at times. You know what I mean?
Nah, mine.
It's been a
Melville.
horrible breakup or a loss of a family member or something. Kentani, can you hear me?
No, not Kentani.
Melville. I never had a
Ratila, sorry.
breakdown.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you have had a breakdown. You said you've had a breakdown. What was it about?
Yes. Because of school. Your school CB, man.
See, I told you.
And we told you go focus on the book. You're talking to us.
You
No,
would have
thing
had a
is,
mental breakdown in
no,
this
can I tell you
We're
class.
that?
talking to graduates or future graduates.
What happened?
What happened?
So
What subject was it?
it was pure maths. So
Yeah,
I was
math can give you a
Yeah,
mental breakdown.
I
Yeah.
was
I did
studying,
math.
it wasn't going in.
Yeah. Okay. You were
And
saying,
I
girl.
cried. I was studying and it wasn't going in. So I cried because I could see myself on the street asking for 2 rand. And I was like, scholarship is mad. No, scholarship. Uh-uh.
Just a note on that, never have negative points like that, especially like that about yourself. Don't ever imagine yourself in such a situation, because in life, if you think it, you can do it. Like if you put yourself to it, you can do it. So next time you're doing maths and it's kicking you, be like, listen here, I'm gonna kick you in the face.
Yeah.
You know,
It's not easy to solve for Kulani. Kulani is very hard. Solving for X, it's very hard. X, it's not easy to solve for X, you know, like
Yeah, but don't belittle yourself to think you're gonna go on
Olani
the
has
street.
5 apples.
What?
And
no,
he
that's
sells
mass
2.
that's mass literacy.
What
That's
is the name of
nah,
his
that's
father?
that is the dumb maths.
Yeah, but good luck with maths if you're still doing maths, hey? I wish you all the best.
I am. Thank you.
Yeah, good luck.
All right, next one.
It was me, but I'm not gonna say it either.
I know you're not gonna say it. Next one.
Next, never have I ever.
There was only 2 guys. You guys can put up a
Okay,
random
I've
one.
got one.
Yeah.
I've got one. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
My one are saucy, guys. I always ask the saucy
Yeah.
ones. All right, are you guys ready? Never have I ever shat on my pants.
I have.
I have. We were on a
Wow.
road trip,
Ah!
and then I was in the car, guys. I couldn't hold it in anymore. My stomach was
How old are
grumbling.
you?
I was like 21.
Ah!
And like, guys, my stomach was grumbling. You know that, like, if you're
Yeah.
gonna fart, it's gonna come out.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there like, oh my gosh, can we get to the garage already? Can we get to... Literally, when we get to the garage, it's one of those like, what town was it? Was it one of these towns when you're coming from the Eastern Cape going to Cape Town? Anyway,
Aliwa.
so they had locked the toilets.
Yeah.
So now I'm waiting there, like I'm already pressed. I'm dying. Yay! All is coming to open.
Or 21-year-old.
That was nasty.
I have.
That is nasty.
I have like.
But my stomach was not okay.
Yeah.
I have like. I was trying to fart, and then it just.
Why is it that everyone's shit story is that I was trying to fart?
Like, I was trying to fart, and it was just like. Nah, like yo.
Well, how old were you?
Nah, I was young. I was like a boy, like a lighty, bro.
How old was
I was
you?
like 10.
Why? What happened?
I
Explain it,
was
man.
fighting with my sister. I tried to fart in her face, and it just went.
Dude, that was an epic fail for you.
And you, Tato?
I've never.
You're lying.
I'm not that I remember. Maybe if I have, maybe when I was a kid, like maybe 4 or 5, maybe my parents would be the ones that would tell you, but not that I remember. I remember like me shitting my pants. Nah, fam. Nah. Anyway, Oratile, what about you? Have you shat in your pants?
I really haven't. I really have. I don't understand people can do that. I haven't.
Oh, ambisela. Is that ambi?
A whole 21-year-old.
You know what?
Scary.
I've got close. I've once got close to doing that, but because me, I'm a boss. When I saw that shit was about to come out, I didn't play around. I went to like the next LJ and I let it rip there. I'm like, man, if there's no toilet, then I'm gonna let it rip
but
right
like
there.
literally, I was waiting for the key though.
Then you sort of went at the back and let it rip there. Then you'll explain later.
Guys, am I the only one? Like, you know when you eat or something, man, and you get home, like you eat and then you don't feel like you wanna take a dump at work or wherever you are. But the moment you get home, you're like, okay, now I need to go.
Anyway, so right now let's wrap this one up. Kylie, what about you? Did you shit in your pants?
No, never. Probably when
Never.
I was a kid, but throughout my years, no.
Kensani? You look like you have.
I was back in primary, I think. Maybe
Yeah.
grade 3, I think. I was a side kid. I want so like you don't want to like you can't hold yourself and then you can't tell the teacher there with man like listen, I want to go out. See, It's that teacher,
don't
one of that
know
rough one.
what
You see, so you
is
can't be doing such things. So, if I don't, it was she was English teacher. So, she,
It was the English teacher. So you
so
should have
I
just
couldn't like tell her,
word shit.
with
PG?
yeah. So I was
No.
like, I can hold this. I can hold myself. I can hold myself. But
Shit.
you see that stamp nyana there on the
I
underpants,
thought
like that stamp nyana. You see.
it's okay. Not today.
Don't bath.
Please.
Sorry, guys, but like apparently I mustn't say shit, but like we have a
I
scroll
just only saw
on
it
the
now.
line that says,
You could have just said, "Look at the bottom
and
of the
I don't
screen."
understand which age restriction is PG 18. So as an 18-year-old, there must be a parent also on top of that. What the fudge, guys? Like, who does these things? Like, do you guys understand that when we say PG, PG means parental guidance, and 13-year-olds can watch. You know what I mean? But parents need to be there. 16, parental guidance. Now 18, and there's a parent also. I just don't understand. Can someone explain that to me?
So it must be 18 LPS.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't make sense.
What do you mean it doesn't make sense? It does make sense.
Even
18
on movies, they say PG 18.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I
Thank
forgot.
you.
Oh.
Thank
Then
you.
we should have said PG 13 then. Like, why do we have
16.
to? Yo,
She's 16.
How do you know that she's 16? What if she's 15? She started school early.
Hey guys, it's about that time. It's about that time.
You never know.
Anyway, guys, it was fantastic having you guys around. Thank you very much.
Thank you so
Kylie,
much,
you're coming
guys.
through tomorrow. The other one needs to write exams tomorrow. Otherwise,
you.
you were coming
Good
through.
luck.
That's gonna crack.
You know,
man. That's not
but it would have been great to have you also through. Kenzani, my guy, it was awesome having you through with the ID photo
Yeah,
description.
dog, please come back.
And you need to come back. You need to come back. And next time also, bro, when you're on live, you are not in your mirror. Because you look at your thing like you're in the mirror. Because you lick your lips, I don't know how many times. You always look at whether you have a booger or not. I don't know.
I feel like next time he's gonna even put his handle next to him like this so people can see.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Kylie, obviously you tomorrow, we're gonna be seeing you through tomorrow. You are in the one of the semi-finalists, right?
Yeah.
To actually play like the last round also with us. Thank you very much for joining us all
Thank
the
you,
way
guys.
from New Jersey.
Thank you.
And don't worry, I've
Thank
got an
you.
old jersey at the back of
Thank
my
you. Thank
trunk,
you.
and I'll bring it forth. It's a nice old jersey, and I think it will actually fit.
Joke. Bye guys. Thank you so much.
Guys, all right.